Hello. Hello. Hey guys, how you doing?
Nobody else is here, Brett.
No, I know.
Yeah, we're the only people here who care, Brett.
No, I appreciate that. You know, it means a lot. Hey, what's going on, man? Hi, Tomato.
Eating food.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
They were all muted. They didn't want to talk.
Yeah, they didn't want
They
to even
didn't
talk.
like us.
Yeah.
Look, all right.
on
Between
the
you and
clock.
me, okay, I've been avoiding you guys for months, and I honestly, I only show up to these things because I have a contractual obligation with Brett.
That is
You have a
true, I assumed
contract?
it.
Yeah, he
What the-
contracted me for this one.
Oh my gosh, I love the stories. I just like to sit back and I'm just like, hey man, whatever.
If you didn't get a contract, well, you need to get a better manager.
Yeah.
You
You getting paid? You getting paid?
Getting paid in
No, I
in
was
good
actually going
times.
to the bathroom.
That's
For
all.
real though, I was in the toilet.
No, it's
You were in it, like in the
Nice.
bowl.
Yeah,
you
Bree, I
trapped
climb in
inside?
it, Bree.
That happened to me as a child. Don't mess around.
That happened to,
about
I
that.
think, most people as a child
Yeah.
fell in the toilet at one point.
yeah.
What?
Really scary.
You just don't remember.
Traumatizing.
Yeah.
You don't remember. That's true.
You probably repressed
You've
it.
been
It is
there.
extremely traumatic.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Where was everybody else muted? Where were you?
In the toilet as well.
We all just swimming in the toilet.
Yeah, I have a
these days.
communal toilet.
Yeah, we're very Roman here.
Yikes! Yikes! What?
Oh god.
Communal
We need to
I remember to
toilet.
level up my character. What about the rest of you?
I already
Yep.
did. I think.
No, you did. You did. You
That's
did.
good enough.
Okay. I already did.
Did I do things?
No, you did not.
No.
Okay.
Jesse and Crendor did not, but that is okay.
It's
Because-
okay because they were both here 20 minutes earlier than everyone else, so.
Yeah.
Somebody could have
If you were
mentioned it.
ready,
They could
Brett.
have
You could have helped
unmuted.
us.
They could
Huh?
unmute and say,
We
hey,
were
did you
here.
level up? And like, no, I
Oh
didn't.
no,
Thank you.
no, make no mistake. I get a real fucking feeling of, it feels like I'm winning when when I watch someone else forget to do this every single session, and I'm the one who remembers to do it. So I would never tell you guys you had to,
Yeah.
because then I wouldn't feel like like I won.
That's fair enough.
Tomato likes to message me and specifically tell me who has and hasn't leveled up, always reminding me
believe
that
it.
he was the one that leveled
Yeah,
up.
I remember to level up. I did this. I did that. The rest of them didn't look at me.
That doesn't
he gets
affect
his
the
highs.
rolls or anything, dude. That doesn't get you anything.
No,
Uh,
it
no-
does.
No, I drop him a smile after that, which means the world.
Yeah, and then like a bunch of free D20s, which I reclaim when I see fit.
Jesus Christ.
You guys got a contract, free dice.
Yeah, it's part of the contract.
That sucks.
This deep contract. Oh my fucking god. Missed you guys. I was moving last week and now I'm in a
How'd
nice
it go?
nice comfy house. It was good. I mean, moving's stressful, you know how it'd be.
Yes.
But no knock on whatever my desk is made out of.
That's
Very
not
Got
good.
you.
Very
Wait.
That's worrying.
yeah.
There you go.
Thank
got
you.
Yeah.
I mean I knocked on my desk still, but you didn't have to do it for me, but I
Well, you
appreciate
don't know
it.
if it's wood. It sounds like so it's pretty risky.
The plywood, corkboard.
Could be MDF or something. Maybe some fiber that's been packed together,
Dude,
hewn with glue.
I don't know, man. It's just
Yeah.
I got it on
Some
Amazon.
binding
and
agent
it
in that.
was- Yeah, it was good.
Well,
Can
can you put an elbow through it?
You think it's corkboard?
Yeah, can you put an elbow through it?
Probably. Yeah.
No, I
In what-
can't.
In what scenario would an elbow go
How
through your
often do you
desk?
gamer rage? That's the question. Is what I
Yeah,
want.
no, I,
Wait, do
I
gamers rage with their elbows
I mean,
specifically?
if you want a lot of
Yeah.
rage out of the system, you use your elbows.
Your
but,
poor weakness, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
what?
You use elbows and you use knees. You don't go with the
Oh
fucking
god, that sounds
hands.
painful.
you still want some
Gosh.
feedback to so you can feel sorry for yourself afterwards.
Yeah, no,
feel
there needs to be
sorry.
an instant fucking
Like
recoil.
sorry.
But
Rage.
but in short, move was good.
Good.
And internet has been good as well. Been completely clean. I haven't lost any frames
Nice.
in the past week. So good internet in this area.
Knock on wood.
Hell yeah.
We lucked out. So
Knock
that's
on
good.
Nice.
corkboard.
I think it's because I live in a neighborhood of old people. So like, unless they're
Oh, they're not
streaming,
browsing.
yeah, unless they're streaming or something like that, then wait, what'd you say? What'd you say?
They're not
Paige?
browsing.
They're
Old
not
people
They're
don't
reading
browse.
books. They're doing
Yeah,
good
yeah,
things.
They're out
for
there
their
in the
mind.
real world. I saw two old people like making profuse love in a parking lot today. so-
Nice.
Yeah,
Hell
I was
yeah.
about to
That's
say,
all they're doing,
people-
Brett.
His-
Instead of browsing.
His fingers were like in
Huh?
her butt crack through her
Oh,
jeans. Like,
no.
Straight up.
No, no.
Sorry. Yeah, well, I hope you
putting
don't
I'm
want to
talking
leave.
like how old we talking? 50s,
Oh.
70s, 90s.
Why does that matter to you so
Yeah,
much?
what do you consider old?
Are you
I think-
enjoying this or what are you
Yeah, what
I
do you
think
mean?
they were
Trying to
like
make a-
70s, honestly.
trying to paint
Nice,
a picture?
dude.
Yeah.
Were
Nice.
they
I
like
mean,
hot 70 or
Nice,
like
nice.
falling apart 70?
I'm not
Yeah.
saying nice like I'm really glad like I wanted to see that. I mean nice like they're still
No, yeah,
doing
fuck
it.
yeah, get out there, dude.
They're
Fuck
living
yeah.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like
Honestly.
Helen Mirren attractive or like what we? Like,
I
how are we
don't
working
know
here?
who that is. I don't know who that
Listen,
is.
Well,
I
they're
don't know who
like
that is.
attractive 70-year-olds or like
vomit.
Who
Nah,
cares?
nah.
Who
I didn't look
cares?
for that reason,
care.
so
Who
I didn't judge
care?
or perceive
Why
their
were, whoa, why
attraction.
were you looking, Bree? What was going on?
It's in my line of sight, dude.
Did
Line
they
of
walk
sight.
in front, see you,
All
and
of
then
a
start
sudden,
rubbing
I
each
just
other?
see butt crack digging fingers
LOS.
like, in my face.
And you didn't
Nice.
clap. You didn't
In
go
your face.
nice. Get it?
How close were you?
Digging for treasure.
Were you on the
like,
same
Smell
bench?
range.
I was like 30 feet away.
Were you on the same bench?
Oh, so you were like just far enough away in case it was a trap. That you wouldn't be hit by the splashback. Right. No, I get it. I get
Oh,
it.
dude,
This is
Chris.
awful. This is awful.
Uh,
Well, this is what we missed after a week. You guys just build this up, and you're like, I cannot wait to talk about the old people digging butt crack makeout story. Been looking forward
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah.
Stronger
I
than
enjoyed
the
it.
piss talk.
That was
very
good.
Much stronger. Yes,
That was
I
very
agree.
good. That was very good.
We gotta one up ourselves like every week, you know.
That's
as
true.
That's a
humans.
dangerous precedent.
Oh,
to
that
set.
is, yeah. I don't.
Anyways,
Really
that's the
dangerous one.
precedence I'm setting. So.
missed a
Yeah, I'd rather.
Yeah, that's why we want balls to the wall or fingers in the butthole. You know?
Well,
in the
hold
beehole.
up, hold up.
Fingers
There-
in the beehole. You
I
don't want
don't.
to.
I don't think buttholes were involved. It was just going for crack.
2021, dude. Let
I
it-
mean, it's crack is butthole adjacent, quite literally.
2021 is
So
not year of the
Yeah.
butthole, Eric.
So like, damn.
you can kind of just like conglomerate the two. It's fine.
All right.
Conglomerate the two. They're not banks, Bree. Okay.
The word,
I mean,
fingers.
if you think about it, a butthole is a lot like a bank in many ways.
No.
I don't acknowledge
You're
that
making
thought, man.
deposits.
She's right.
You're a button
I don't want
crack.
to make
Powerful
any
policy.
fucking deposits.
Oh
I'm just gonna
my
make it out, okay?
Amazing. Amazing. That laugh was amazing. That was good. That was a good laugh.
I'd like to open a checking account.
So I had a couple of questions. First of all, Jesse Cheezel, because you got to level 2, I believe you were choosing Druid of the Moon. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Already, it's done. I just did not save it. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah, I
no.
was choosing-
Please don't apologize. Yeah, you're good.
Druid of the Circle of the Moon, and then combat wild shape, so I could be weird things.
Hell yeah. What weird things are you interested in being? Or are you just gonna do like a
Oh,
variety of
specifically.
He gets to turn
So
into a
originally,
stuff? Yes.
I thought I
All the
looked this up and I
others.
thought to myself, what would I be? But then I realized it's not what I would be. It's what Cheezel would be.
Cheezel would be, yeah.
So a giant hyena.
Hyena. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I feel
Yeah,
like that
makes
fits.
sense.
Yeah.
With the giggles, yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Giant hyena. I see this. Yeah, that works. Let me go ahead and look at your.
I have no idea what the abilities are that come with that, but I was like, oh, giant hyena, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, that's the one. So because
Just
of
making
your,
pictures of Cheezel.
That's the one.
that's the one. Let me see something real quick.
Plus, then if you're out there and you want to like do fan art, it's just Cheezel's hair, but he has a stripe down his back and he's a hyena. It's
There
easy.
you go.
Brett, as
Easy.
we're leveling up, will
Yes.
we have long rested before like continuing this session?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Then
Oh,
Absolutely.
did everyone's HP go up when you leveled up?
my HP went up to 95.
Mine did not go up.
And I need to roll 2d20s.
I don't think mine went up.
Why do you have to roll
Yeah.
2d20s? What?
Oh,
What?
because I took the divination wizard tree, which means I have
Oh.
portent now, which means I get that d20.
Oh,
That 20 I just
nice.
got to put into
Yeah.
any roll, like ever,
Yeah.
Plus,
be it a teammate, an enemy,
Bless
or
you, dude.
myself.
Thank
And
you.
a second one. Okay.
That's
So my two
that's a once a day ability, correct?
Yes. So
Got
next, yeah, it's
During
either
this
once a day or
day,
after
you-
after every long rest. I'm not sure. No,
Yeah.
I think it's day. I think it's day. Nope,
Yeah.
long rest.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so long rest is good. 29. Because when you said forever, I was like, you don't have a
Yeah.
20 forever, but you
So
do.
I have those until the next long rest, and then I do another 2,
Gotcha. Perfect.
and that just cycles forever.
Perfecto. Okay, so I'm looking Circle of the Moon.
Bree, do
Or
you
a
always
second-
sneeze 3 times in a row?
It varies
Usually
between,
like 20.
Yeah, it varies between like 3 and 9
Nice.
usually. There was a time in my life where I exclusively sneezed 6 times in a row, like legitimately
shit?
every single time
Wild.
without fail. Very weird.
I've only had like
Can't
once or
breathe.
twice, and then occasionally I'll get like a 3 or a 4
Yeah, you
that
should
pops
too.
up there.
Sometimes a 3. All right, let me get
Yeah.
this giant hyena out
Year-round
for you.
allergies.
Yes.
Waste of
Just
time.
don't. That's a waste of time.
Waste of time and nose
Ooh,
bacteria.
What's
Look
it
at
like
that.
being so powerful? Please.
He looks like
Sure.
Cheezel. Let's be real.
A little cheese
A
alike.
little cheese in there. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I see it.
So Jesse is in your journal.
Dude, there's people that hold their sneezes in. I'm like, how do you
Isn't
do
it
that?
like really bad for you?
It's bad for you.
Yeah.
It's terrible
No,
for
it's
you.
not.
Yeah.
Can't you like
Oh,
die
it's
or
not. I don't
something?
think
Probably.
you die. I mean,
You probably
Not
can.
much
You
advice.
probably
It's
burst
holy
some
Oh,
blood
I've seen
vessels.
a guy, the
Jesus,
back of a guy's
bad.
head explode when he did
You're
this.
usually okay.
Okay, experts say
There is a
while
1%
where
chance that your brain could explode, though. He's
Yeah,
right.
no, the back of your whole skull.
Yeah.
it's possible to
Okay.
damage blood vessels in your eyes, nose, or eardrums when holding an
There it is.
there it
If
is.
you're weak, yeah.
If you're weak-
Wikipedia.
if you're low level, don't do it.
Just hold it in. You know what I mean? Don't get your blood and snot everywhere.
You just gotta let it out.
I mean, like, what kind of sicko holds a sneeze in? Like, that's some weird
Yeah.
fucking shit.
The
Like, that's
satisfaction is in just
fucking
blowing
weird.
it everywhere and
Uh-huh,
making everyone else. But we can't say that anymore. That's
Like,
bad.
when I
That's
sneeze,
bad.
I'm like,
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah, don't
I
do
go
that,
crazy.
bud.
Like when I sneeze, I'm like, "Bah!"
Yeah.
Why do you sound like Dracula?
Bleh.
Bleh.
Bleh. All
That was a sneeze the whole
right.
time.
Attacks with. Okay, so adding this in. Delete. Check mark. Boop boop. All right, so closing this. And oh yeah, let me also. All right, so your hyena ready to go, bud.
Thanks so much. I'm very excited.
So when you're able to control your hyena, and when you select it, you have a bite attack that the hyena does.
So how does the hyena? So if I become the hyena,
Yes.
I get the HP of the hyena, and then if I
Yes.
die, then I become back to normal. So I have a double HP bar.
Yes.
Yeah. So good.
Basically, yeah.
Yes.
It's really nice.
Oh my god! And how much HP do I get as a hyena?
45.
That's a lot.
That's
You need that.
nice.
Good
Man,
chunk.
Yeah,
that's,
that's great.
2 hits.
And when the hyena reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack on its turn, the hyena can take a bonus action to move up to half its speed and make a bite attack. So if
Oh,
let's
so
just
like-
execute and rage
Yeah.
thing. That's-
so when you down a creature, you're able to move up and attack again. So let's say there's like a
Nice.
pile of rats, right? They each have 1 hit point. You just go down, and then you run again, down again, and then you just keep going. As long as you're downing creatures with those
Dude,
bites,
we-
you keep going.
Synergize with my shitty fucking flute thing.
Yeah, it's something.
I'll
Exactly.
just put rats in front of you. You can just jump off them like Goombas, dude, all the way to your destination.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Easy.
I mean that would work.
So yeah, you're able to transform into a giant hyena. So Cheezel at 2nd level, let me see what you got for spells. You can prepare 1 more spell now that you are a 2nd level druid. Still 1st
Get
level.
hideous laughter. Do it.
Yeah.
What? All right. I mean, oh boy, I gotta look up them spells.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
my
ahead
goodness.
and look up some spells. I'm also gonna go ahead and check your hit points, make sure that you max rolled your HP.
I actually already got one last time. I already planned this out because I knew we were gonna talk about it today.
Yeah.
The level 2 spell I would like to choose is Pass Without Trace.
Well, you don't learn a 2nd level spell 'cause you get that at
That's a great
third
spell,
level.
though.
That is a good
really
spell,
good
though.
spell.
It's
I was
very
gonna help
good
us
spell.
sneak around and be sneaky
Yeah,
boys.
that's a good one.
I want to roll 40, like something in the 40s with Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it just adds a flat 10 onto stealth, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
it's plus 10.
My
But
God,
what
you
you're
have-
saying is I get just another level 1 spell?
yeah, you can prepare another first level spell.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, the spell levels aren't related to your levels exactly.
Correct.
They're all offset.
They are. The formula is your level, divided in. Now what is it? No, hold on. Your level plus 1 divided by half, round down. So I know that's a lot. So if you're third level, plus 1 is fourth level, divided in half is 2. So now you know second level spells. Math. It's as a DM, I know the formulas for everything. So I know what level spells. Anyways, hi, I'm a nerd. Cheezel.
You're just such a fucking nerd.
I am.
I love
dude.
it.
I am, dude. Cheezel. Oh, half level rounded up. You know what? That's actually an easier formula. That was fucking insane. Anyways, Cheezel, you have 168 hit points. Congratulations.
I like that.
God. It's like
I
his
like
hit points
that.
get so high, but I still I swear we've never seen a fight where he's not like a corpse on the ground by round.
We keep getting more hit points. They keep hitting harder though.
They keep hitting so hard. We need to get him AC, dude.
Yeah, he needs
His
AC.
HP doesn't matter for shit.
Didn't
They get you
Cheezel's stats
fucking
get fucked
clothes.
up so he doesn't have like high dex and con or something?
Huh?
Did you just clap?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to.
Kill a fly?
She's
It's
trying to
a
she's trying to
true
clap
fight.
back.
That was like not a clap strong enough to kill a fly.
Yeah, that was like
Stop.
maybe
Well,
it would just pat it
I
on
was
its
like,
way or
I was
something.
She's trying to clap back.
Considerate.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
you
maybe
can
you should
gently.
trying
You
to
don't want to
do
kill
the,
her fast.
It was in the heat of the moment. I didn't have time to mute. Okay. it
Heat
was there. Now
of
it's
the
gone.
moment.
Now we all know of your weak claps.
Oh, the police are coming for me.
They're like, I heard a weak clap back there. Turn around now.
Yeah,
You're under arrest for that weak clap.
Fuck.
we don't like weak claps.
You're talking to the master clapper right here. I clap at least like 200
Oh.
times a day.
Hey,
And
Peak
you let everyone know about it too.
Oh, I do.
Pal.
Yes.
Do not forget that you have paladin spells you get to prepare as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah, as your cleric
paladins
spells.
have spells?
Wait,
Yes.
Yeah, paladins get
how long you been
spells.
playing D&D, Bree? I swear.
I've never played a paladin.
Well, here's the funny
Uh,
thing: the majority of the spells you can prepare as a paladin are your
Cleric spells.
cleric
Yeah.
spells. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cleric is I wasn't expecting it to be as much fun as it is. It's one of my favorite
Cleric's
classes to play
amazing.
now, though.
Cleric's
It's so
Oh,
much
that's
fun.
awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's super fun. I was
Uh,
like, oh, this is just gonna be like full support healing class. Nope, it's super
Oh,
damage
no,
output,
yeah.
very tanky.
Yeah,
The most
clerics.
variety,
Clerics
I
are
think.
really
Yeah.
cool.
Super cool.
Yeah. So you get to prepare 4 spells from their paladin list.
Okay,
Most of them
look into
are
these.
cleric spells. However, there are a handful of them that are not. Like bunch of smites, shield of
Yeah.
faith, which I think is actually a cleric spell. Is shield of faith a cleric spell?
I don't think Shield
Oh,
of
it
Faith
is, it is.
cleric spell.
No, Shield of
Well,
Faith
no,
is a
yeah, I
cleric
don't think
spell.
it's a paladin's.
It is a paladin spell.
Thunderous Smite is paladin
Thunderous
exclusive.
Smite.
Wrathful Smite too.
Exclusive.
That's pretty sweet.
Ba, 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 ba. Let's see. 9 times 8, 72, 92. Okay.
Oh my god, Shield of Faith is strong.
Yeah, Shield of Faith's pretty awesome. It's a concentration, though, so you have to maintain it, so you can't.
Which
Right.
one is Shield of
Makes sense.
Faith again?
It puts your AC at 23.
Right,
No,
right,
it,
right,
it,
right,
it
right.
increases your
Is
AC
it?
by +3.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Which
so my,
would put
mine
yours
was
at
23. I think
Wait,
mine
what is your AC?
There's a really
20.
good cleric spell, actually,
Oh.
Bree, that might be good for you to use with Cheezel that I used when I played a cleric recently.
What is it?
Let me pull it up on.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking. It'd be really good for keeping Cheezel alive.
For
You take
Cheezel,
damage
yeah.
as well for it.
When you were
Called
burp,
Healing Word.
It's, yeah, when I was
Cure-
You gotta check
cure
this out.
wounds.
it
I'm gonna
was,
lose my fucking mind. Oh,
Sorry.
It's just so many spells.
Dude, I would love a character like that.
Wooden
That's
bond.
just the bragging cleric. That's like, you got to learn this spell. It's called Detect Magic, and you're just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Whoa.
that's.
Warding bond.
I actually don't know what that spell is.
Warding
Warding
bond. Okay,
bond. It's a
I'm
level
gonna
2
add
spell,
that. Yeah,
but
I
what's
see.
it-
it
What's
gives
it
them a
do?
bonus to AC and saving throws. It has resistance to all damage. The only downside is that
Ooh.
you take the same damage as them.
Ah.
On a hit,
Cool.
you don't.
So
they
like,
don't roll a
so
second
it'll
hit.
keep,
If it hits
it'll
them,
extend
it damages
Cheesel's
you.
life, and you can break it like at will.
Yeah.
It's not concentration, so
I'm
it's just a
adding that.
duration 1
As
hour.
a couple people of chat are saying, and it is correct, as a barbarian, he is expected to be raging all the time, which already gives him resistance to your common
Physical stuff.
correct. But
Yeah,
he
but
keeps
that's
getting
all
slapped by
damage.
magic.
We're getting
Yeah, all
slapped by
damage.
magic.
Yeah.
Can I
Warding
ask?
bond is
So I also have something,
AC as well.
a druid thing called absorb elements.
yes.
And the only reason I didn't use it on the last fight is because that guy was none of the elements it absorbs. But like, I have that. Plus, when I rage, I think if what I'm reading is correct, I double the HP of my animal.
What? Where are you where are you reading that from?
Good.
It's a note that I wrote down, so I'm trying to find it again for you.
Yeah, please find that, because that's weird. Yeah, I never heard of that before.
Because it's saying that if I'm raging, it doubles from 45 to 90, and I can't figure out where I found that information. And I'm trying to find that for you right now.
Please let me know, because that doesn't sound right.
Wait.
that
It only
seems
started to really like set in for me recently how fucking crazy cleric can get, since you can like swap all your spells. Like you
Mhm.
have like the whole fucking kit
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
It's so good if you like
It's
know
really
what you're
awesome.
walking into. You can like take a long rest and just prep
Ooh.
like perfectly for a fight.
Yep. pretty
all
much.
right. While we're figuring all this out, Crendor, at second level,
Yeah.
you have to choose 2 Eldritch invocations. So if you want to go and read through what those are.
Are you a totem
Alright.
barbarian, Jesse?
Yeah.
By the way?
You can also look through those by selecting the options, and it'll tell you exactly what each of them do while you're scrolling down them.
Am I doing anything where I go to spells, manage spells, and then do that?
Oh no! So you want to go to your character sheet specifically? Go to your builder, the character builder, in the upper right
Alright,
corner.
Build
Yeah.
a character.
Yep, your character builder in your character
Roll a new
sheet,
character.
and then
Okay.
and then go to class. Oh, I'm sorry. Go to wait, what the fuck?
I'm lost.
What did you just do?
I don't know. You just said go to
Deleted
class.
Goblins
Wait.
of Ire.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, go to class. You see Warlock, correct?
Collections. Game rules.
What? Okay, let's start again. Go to your character sheet.
No longer
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay,
Remember,
and
we're
then
in
upper right
control.
corner, go to the builder. You see the anvil with the mallet smashing it?
That's the one. You should have said click the anvil with the mallet.
I apologize. How foolish of me.
Yep.
Go to class, the second one,
Yeah.
and then drop down class features
Okay.
of your warlock, and go to Eldritch Invocations, where the blue
All
exclamation
right,
mark
I
is.
see.
Yeah, and then just drop down through those and choose 2 of those that you want.
Okay.
Do your reading. While you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and increase your hit points. 9 times 6, 54, plus 16 is 70. All right, your hit points have increased to 81 as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then Flint. Hello. Checking everything.
Yeah, I already boosted my health.
Oh yeah, you
so I
did.
should be good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I
You're
did
the
good.
only one I didn't have to.
I did all my math.
Yeah, you did it all correctly. Good job. Here's a sticker.
Thank you. And I'm gonna be stowing my port rolls in my character's inventory, like other possessions section, just so it's like somewhere.
Sounds good. While Skagzag is reading through everything, everyone's level 11, which means your cantrips are all. Anyone who has cantrips, they're all.
Oh
leveled
fuck
up.
yes.
Oh shit! More dope
Yes.
handshake.
3d.
Yes, bow attack.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I wish I had cantrips. I wish I had anything.
You have
You're gonna be a badass monk.
you have
I have key points now, just
Yeah.
barely. Just barely.
you have a disgusting sneak attack.
Oh, I know. I have that one thing that I do.
Disgusting.
I know.
I have that one thing. Are you looking for variety?
No, otherwise I wouldn't have played a rogue.
Oof.
I mean, it was a self burn. So I mean,
Yeah, I know. It's just sad still.
Okay. Shocking grasp, ray of frost. Okay, I'm just changing everyone. Acid splash. And
Oh, yeah,
And
well, check
so-
out this cantrip.
Wait, Eldritch.
Boom.
You got vicious mockery? Fuck yeah.
I always had vicious
Nice.
mockery. I just don't use it because I have a billion other more useful things to do in a fight.
Yeah, you do. And now for Eldritch Blast, Gagzag, you cast 3 Eldritch Blasts instead of 2.
That's a lot.
So doing agonizing blast, which adds charisma modifier to damage of Eldritch Blast, sounds good. Yeah, because then that's like
Yep.
I have 3 charisma, so that's like, would that be +9 or is that still just +3?
It's +3, but since you're blasting 3 times,
So it would be +9.
it would be +9 in the end if all 3 hit. That is correct.
Nice. Okay, I'll take that one.
That's a good one. That's a common one that usually gets picked. So that's it.
All right, nice. And then I'm gonna talk to animals without spell slots.
Okay, I like it.
Nice.
Like it a lot.
We've
That
been
is-
needing that for a long time.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I gotta think of a ward characteristic now. No.
You
Yes.
should have
God.
had that planned, Brett. Okay,
I
that's been
know.
part of the main cast the whole
I
time.
know,
one.
dude. God, is he smart? Is he? No, he's not evil. He's definitely a
Well, he's
dirt.
lovable. He's definitely
very
lovable.
lovable.
He's family.
Yeah.
He's
Okay. All right.
He's
I
definitely
got it.
merchable if you want to make a plushie. I don't know.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that noise?
That was me
that
laughing.
elephant? Yeah.
That
There
was
was an
me.
elephant in the room.
I
yes.
was laughing, but I had my mouth closed like a sneeze. Popped a
Wait,
blood
do I
vessel,
get-
dude. Hmm?
Do I get any ability upgrades or no?
Nope.
Okay.
No burst.
No, you get nothing.
Okay.
You got
Good
other
day,
things.
sir.
You're
You
good.
do no damage.
Stop
All right,
it.
I've done it.
Don't tell him that. He's doing great. You're doing great. bud.
I'm
He does 3
trying.
Eldritch Blasts. He does amazing.
You get to learn. Oh, you get to learn another warlock spell.
Ah, nice.
All right. Pikel, that's right. You got.
I think my health didn't update, like change at all. I think the macro for Mordov is not updated for
I
this
just-
level.
I
Thank you,
just
sir.
I was updating everyone
terrible.
else's.
Thank
You're the
you,
last
thank you.
one I wanted to update, dude.
Thank you.
Where's
Thank
my
you.
HP, Brett?
Where's your HP?
I
I
didn't
think
go up.
both Model and I didn't. Our HP didn't go up when we leveled up.
I
Wait, it just went up.
yeah.
Oh.
I just
I had to
I
refresh the page, of course.
yeah refresh the
Oh,
page.
okay. I'm gonna refresher.
Refresh the page.
Gotta refresh. all that.
the old- Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
you.
Everyone's good. Everyone's
Brett,
good.
Everyone's power will continue to scale as they gain levels in a secondary class because of cantrips and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Having a collective power.
Mhm.
However, as a rogue, my power scaling is off my rogue levels through sneak attack, not my monk levels. And
Mhm,
monk levels
mhm.
don't contribute to my sneak attack, so my
Mhm,
sneak
mhm.
attack stagnates at this level
Mhm.
for all time.
Yeah, that's correct.
Question. Can you think about that? Just a little bit. and
Yeah,
see if
yeah,
that's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. No, I gotcha. I gotcha. It's weird that you came to me of this of all sessions, and you'll find out reason why later in the
Oh.
session. But
Oh.
I saw it in the chat. Full disclosure, I didn't think of it myself.
you saw it in the chat. Well, first of all, don't talk to them, okay? Because
Hey,
they want to
They know their shit.
they know their shit, but they don't know what I'm gonna fucking do because they're like,
Our adventures in multi-classing has taught me so much about D&D in the last 4 fucking weeks. And you
Yeah.
know what, Brett? I gotta thank you for that. only now have I truly connected the dots of how shitty my fucking character truly was. And now I feel I'm a lot stronger for it. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting, I feel like I'm getting stronger every day.
The player's stronger as well. Not just the
My mind is more powerful than ever. And you know,
Excellent.
that's what really matters. Not the fact that Clarence could crumble at a single moment if a gust of wind hits him too hard. That's not important.
Well, so you will you will see. You will see. Is all I'm gonna say. Sound good?
Okay, I can't wait. I'm excited.
No,
now.
I believe you, Brett.
Yeah.
And also, I really can't talk shit anymore because I did get that really good item that brings me back up to Cosmic Horror levels again with my charisma. So I'm really
you got the mushroom stone. You got the fucking
I
heart
went
of the
from
mushroom.
look, dude. I lost all my power. I shriveled for the last like 3 sessions, and then I got it back, and I like
You were
reinflated like
dehydrated.
fucking anchor arms, dude. I'm back up.
Yeah.
Hey, Brett,
Yeah. What's up?
I'd like to tell you what I want to do now.
Oh. Okay.
The shit.
Okay, dude. Okay, so my plan
Yeah. But
is I'd like
Cheesel's new
Why is
personality.
he talking like that? Is
I'd
that
like
how the
to-
work's gonna talk? That'd be
you're not.
Oh,
Jesse.
no.
Jesse. You're not in trouble, man. You know, whatever you need, I'm here for you,
figure
bud.
I don't want to interrupt everyone. You're having a good
Yeah.
conversation, and
You
I
did.
was
You
laughing
interrupted us.
along with y'all, and I figured I should tell you this information.
Is this Jesse's anxiety talking right now? This sounds like an
I
anxiety
ain't got no
voice.
anxieties. I'm doing okay.
I'm doing okay. What's up, buddy?
I want to do Cure Wounds as the other level 1,
Nice.
and I also am still trying to find that thing. I think it was contingent on something Benji said, which is about a totem, which is why I wrote it down and didn't say anything,
Well,
and now I feel like an idiot.
It was based
but either
off
way,
of
it
whether,
doesn't
what your
matter.
barbarian like archetype specialization was. 'Cause
Subclass,
it's like,
Yeah. It has to do with barbarian shit. Yeah.
Oh,
which
yeah,
I have
yeah,
no
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
What's your barbarian subclass?
Not totem, that's for sure. Like it's whatever the rage-based one is. And needless to say, the thing that is
Frenzy.
true is, according to Jeremy Crawford on the Tweetsters, I get everything that comes with rage, and it doesn't matter if I switch
Correct.
between forms. Rage stays,
Correct.
and that means I get 2 attacks as a hyena. So
Correct.
I love it.
Really
All right, so I'm good.
good
I'm fine.
shit.
No worries.
Correct. That's all correct. Yes. The one thing you do have to keep in mind, though, is while you are raging, you cannot cast spells, and I believe
I don't need to cast spells. Spells is for schmucks.
schmooks. And I believe you cannot maintain concentration on spells that require you to maintain concentration. Like that just
True. Yes.
just cuts.
And that's why people were like, well, isn't wild shape concentration? He's like, nah, dog, you
No,
just turn
no,
into
no,
a
no.
monster.
Yeah. You know, wild shape is not concentration. Polymorph is concentration, but change animal specifically says you are able to keep the features of all of your classes, and your rage is a feature. So you can even rage.
Oh, I'm excited.
Okay,
You
that's
can-
fucking good shit.
Yeah, so you can even rage while I would dare say you can even rage while you are in creature form. So you could turn to a hyena, you could go he, and then you could be like, I'm gonna rip your fucking throat out, and be like, excuse me, what's going on? Holds hands up. So
My real
nervous
question
for a
is,
second.
yes,
if I have 2 attacks, it says if I reduce something to 0,
yes,
then I get another attack.
you get to move up to half of your movement speed, and you are able to attack again. That is correct. As a bonus action.
We need to purposely find some really weak guys so I can feel like a badass.
Yeah, so here's the thing is, as a bonus action, so you know when I say you can just hop back and forth, you can only do that once because that's your bonus action. Your bonus action is
What if I kill another guy?
well, then you don't have another bonus action, so you can't do it again.
But what if can we make a deal? What if we
What
how
deal?
do I make this happen? How do I make this happen, buddy?
I'm sending you his PayPal link.
Yeah. What if he starts leveling up
How many
between
subs? How many
sessions,
subs, dude?
right?
How many subs?
Yeah, what can I do for you, baby? How can I help you out?
All you can do for me is come play
Whoa,
D&D,
what?
and you know.
Oh, D&D. Oh, whoa. Okay. Yeah.
I stuttered literally at the wrong time and went, uh-oh. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. We gotta go.
I mean, all right.
I mean, whatever you
Okay.
say. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. All right. Listen. What was also said? the other thing. Oh yeah, you mentioned while you're raging, you get a extra attack question mark?
Well, yeah, no matter what, when I rage, because I have I gotta look at Cheezel. I have Frenzy Attack. I make a single melee attack as a bonus action.
Okay, so
but that also means I can't jump around. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Jesse. That's exactly it. That's exactly what it means.
I got
only
you,
do one
dog.
or the other.
Yeah.
Good job. Proud of you. Okay. So, but you also get extra attack, which means you already can attack twice.
Yes, sir. That would be a third attack should I need it.
Yes. Yeah. You are. That's so fun. That's so fun. What a cool combination. And that, I mean, essentially that's what I wanted multi-classing to be, is for you guys to like, obviously it's very intimidating when you throw it in like the middle of it. Ideally in future games, specifically phase 3 games, players will know up front that you can only level up to 10th level when it comes to classes. So that way you can actually prepare for like those multi-classing scenarios, those abilities, and yada, yada, yada. So that's so fun though. That's really fun. I like that.
Just for clarity's sake, did we get a rest that I know we were talking about it earlier?
Yes.
We got a long rest.
Oh, that's nice.
You are considered long rested.
Thank you.
After leveling. Sometimes you get a long rest while leveling, sometimes you get that instantaneously. In this case, you have gained that instantaneously. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Everyone's leveled.
Yes.
And we are good to be. So, last we left off, I'll take you to this of the last thing. And for you that week. Last time on.
Am I supposed to just see all the characters
Yes.
that are like, okay.
I'm taking you to the scene now.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, this one.
Am I supposed to see all the characters?
They're just some of the characters, man. I see them all.
All right, so where we last left off, you have just downed one of the bounties that Manda had posted up on our bounty board over in the altered city of Atlas. Myceliander, a fearsome fungus foe, had provided quite a bit of a challenge over to you guys. But after some time, at this point, you were able to, with great threat, great danger, you're able to down this creature. You claimed a variety of magical resources from the creature, and you have gained a new powerful boon in the sense of your secondary classes. Your class of the memory has continued to awaken a new power from within you. The creature is currently downed. You have a few hours before meeting with the Archmagister of Brisbane. And yeah, now of course, in all things D&D, you are free to do as you wish, but that was been the original goal for the past several sessions now. You've just been doing a lot of miscellaneous other things, which has been a lot of fun. So with that, you have unlocked your memory level. You have gained the attributes of a full rest. You've acquired some. Oh yes, there was also. You gained 2 magical items. Did anyone actually record all the magical items?
No.
They might be in
All
our
right.
chat.
In the chat.
I feel
So-
like you posted them in the Discord or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I wrote some of them.
may I pitch a note taker of the group who keeps tracks of like drops and things of like that nature.
I can't write.
I can't write.
I have fingers.
I will do it collaboratively with Benji.
Benji.
Oh, that's
I was
so
trying
sweet.
I was trying to crack my knuckles, but I just hurt myself.
I'll do it.
Okay. Let's do it collaboratively with Benji. Benji's like, what?
Signing me up for work.
I love it. I love it.
I would like to do it though, because I do like keeping notes.
Yeah,
Let's do it
yeah, yeah.
together.
Yeah, there you go.
You do the hard, like the boring.
Yeah,
What if you two
obviously.
keep like the same notes, like so you both were like just constantly
can
like typing
cross-reference.
over each other?
different, separate notes, and then we kind of decide whose is the better one.
You want to do
like
every
the
other
average
word?
of the
No
two.
Let's do every other
We'll
word.
take the average. And
Yeah.
it's not gonna make any fucking
No
sense.
competition. Jesus Christ, dudes.
Everything's a competition. What do you mean?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
that's
I
true.
see. Look at that. Yeah. You got a mushroom of life. You got the Ishtarian magical shard, which increases a +1, increases a weapon, a piece of weapon or armor by +1, capped to +2. You also received a fungi coating. Once per combat on a successful attack, you may apply fungal growth. Upon spending the growth, you may re-roll an attack roll. This may be re-rolled after the result of the roll is determined. If you take the new number, the fungal growth is spent. So this is a weapon modifier that you can apply to any weapon.
Yeah, we got like a mushroom on Clark's head.
And there
I
is
was gonna say,
there
what
is
does
also
Clone
a
look like.
well, that is up to Clerk. The myceliander growth specifically.
Make it real. Make it physical, dude.
Well, no, it is physical. So the way that it works is once it is attuned to you, and maybe you should decide this, like that's it is now a part of you. It is now.
It's on.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I was talking to Tomato. I'm saying make it physical. Make it horrible looking.
Little
You said it's up to
hat.
him.
I mean, here's the thing: the artist that drew Clarent isn't currently, I think, taking commission, so I can't have it updated with this.
right. You're gonna have an update?
Guys
Oh
are the
man.
I would have updated the character art for it, but I
Yeah.
don't think the
No,
artist
yeah.
is currently taking
Yeah,
commission.
Sea Bear is currently
Yeah.
doing his own thing, but God bless him, he did so much art in the beginning of IO. Great artist.
So
great artist.
imagine a mushroom on Clarent's face.
Yeah.
Use the theater of the mind, Benji. Is your
Not that
brain too
hard.
leaky to do that?
No, that's what I was asking for, dude. I wasn't asking for art. I was asking for your description.
Well, also this could be a
nerd. Take your
Leader of
notes.
the mind.
call to the fan artists to see what they would think. But what would you describe Clarent's
Clarent
appearance now?
wore a mushroom, would he wear it like this or
Well,
like this?
well, what's the scale of this thing, Brett? I need to know that before I know how I'm going to be wearing this thing. I'm going to rock this look.
It's 2
Okay,
foot by 2
so
foot.
so it is an obvious. So it's not a hat or something cute like that. It is a growth. It is a malignant growth that is now on you, literally oozing into you a mystical
I was
power.
thinking Toad Hat, dude. Like honestly, that was my first thought. Was just gonna be a fucking gross.
You don't get what you think, okay? Now you get
super
growth.
bald.
So here's the thing. If you were to do a toad hat, it would look like a tumorous head lump that would like meld into your
Nice.
ears. That would make
That's
it
what
look
Toad looks like.
yeah, it
so
would make it
that's
look
fine.
like a toad
Yeah.
hat, but it doesn't seem separate. It is obviously your head. Like it is
Where did
literally
you
just
cop
this.
that
Well, I
wavy
mean,
hat,
like
man?
I'm thinking of different alternative options.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
none
yeah,
of
yeah.
them sound
Where'd you
none of them
cop?
sound any better.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Like when I think about it, like what
Yeah.
if I put it on my fucking nose and it's gonna look like I'm sort of like a Squidward kind of thing, but with
Yes.
like a
Does it
mushroom
wobble when he
nose.
walks?
Oh
Yes.
my god, does it have
What's the
jiggle
consistency?
physics?
I would consider it jiggle physics. That's correct. That's where.
Oh my
That's why I.
God.
That's
Physics in
why.
this game are
It's like
incredible.
wearing like a big plate of gelatin on.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying you are able to place it anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be on your head. You can put it on your back. You can put it.
Can it
just
move around at will?
No. Once
Can
you
it burrow like the scarabs in,
Talk
in
to
the
him.
Mummy
once
Returns?
once you place, you get like a permanent marker and put like a
Nah, dude,
face
here's
on
the
it.
thing. Here's the thing. It's staying near the head because I'm gonna make it and the parasite in my throat fight for my.
Oh, there you
okay.
go.
Yeah.
What if
I'm
they
gonna make
merge?
them fight,
Well,
so I'm
it is
like,
not a
something
living
merging are
entity.
powerful.
Just FYI, it's not a living
"Tell me this
entity.
thing ain't living."
It's not sentient or is it not living? Does he have dead fungus on his head?
It's not yeah so it's okay. I see what I see what you're saying. Yes, I guess whatever you would consider a fungus, if a fungus is considered a living entity, it is what a fungus would
Not
be.
sentient. It doesn't
Yeah.
I
think.
gotta learn how to talk to plants.
It's not
Yeah.
sentient. There you go. So it is living, but it's a non-sentient fungus that is growing from you.
That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Can I imagine those like Last of Us mushroom zombie
Yeah.
things?
Yeah,
Like
and
cordyceps.
that thing's right on my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's
where
gonna spore. If he gets really pissed off, he's gonna fucking shoot spores everywhere.
Oh, but
and
Clarent
infect
has
the
no
rest of us.
idea it's on his head.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
My character
like
has
that.
no idea.
Well, and as Clark continues to get older, it'll continue to like slowly take over his head. Like,
Oh, nice.
yeah. But you don't have to worry about like, but like it's not a cursed item where it has possession. But because of this, the mythical like arcane energies that is seeped within this fungus is now pumping into your veins and into your body, which has raised your base charisma up to a 20.
It actually makes people like me more somehow.
Which is confusing, honestly.
Well, so
I guess they just can't take their eyes off it. It's such a talking piece, you know?
Well, that's the weird thing, because charisma is this, you know, this diplomatic stat, but also it is a stat that is used for a variety of spellcasting, where your spellcasting source comes from. You don't get your spellcasting power from being handsome, so it's kind of like this universal
I don't know about that.
stat. Oh, okay, all right. Well. Benji, I want to play in your world, in your gaming world, where you're like you gain your power from being incredibly good looking. And I'm just like, yeah, it's like a game.
Well, you're invited, so.
Oh,
we'll see
thank you. I just made Benji have to create a world to DM now. This is great. Yeah. So it's up to you where you want the growth. You can obviously hide it.
It's Toad Hat, bud.
Okay.
It's Toad Hat. It was locked in. It's been Destiny.
So it's
for a
done.
while.
You just see like this assorted fleshy mushrooms that are now growing across your bald head and kind of melding a little bit with your ears. The power has seeped into you. Your base charisma is now a 20, giving you otherworldly powers, but apparently has made you naturally persuasive. You're uncertain if it's because I feel like you would believe it's because the mushrooms have made you handsome, but I like to believe it's because the spores that are constantly shimmying out of you, that is almost mind altering to people, so that they look at you
People
and
are getting like dizzy. Being
yep.
near
Yeah, but they're just like, he's really cool. Dude, that's a cool guy. Yeah, that's what I like to imagine. I think the mushrooms are let out these spores that kind of give you almost like a mind-altering
it's
persuasion.
Visible in the fucking air. The sports.
Ew, dude. It's like
God.
dandruff.
God, I just realized this is gonna. What does this mean for phase 3? We're gonna find out, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna put Clarence somewhere on the fucking map, like an actual location as like this overgrown
He's gonna petrify
site.
and turn into a like forest.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's all
And
creepy.
you could faintly hear just like musical instruments playing.
Well, Chat and I were already talking about there needs to be like a Skagzag swamp, which is just fog everywhere, and all you just hear is Crendor's voice in the background going, like vibrating a little bit. That's just
The sound
permeating
is
through
trapped
the.
in the fog somehow.
Yeah.
Just can't escape.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Swapsack.
Like that.
So yes, you've gotten that. Is anyone interested in the fungi coding?
Using
applying
it
to the
now,
weapons.
or can
I
we just hold
mean,
on to
it's
it?
definitely Cheezel or Model, like
Mhm.
the main two who do melee.
And
or,
the
like,
coding did
impact weapons.
I can't do any. My weapon is +3, and I think Brett said you cannot go higher than +3.
Well, it's not that but no, we're not talking about the magical buff that makes it a +4. We're talking about the coding that gives you that like.
It gives you
roll.
an attribute. It's an attribute you can apply to your weapon. +3 is the highest you can go with your weapon using magical means. But this is a modifier that you can apply to your weapon permanently. if
And
you
what
so
does
wish.
that modifier do?
So what the modifier does is, if you apply this to your weapon, the metal part, like the actual damaging part of the weapon, will begin to grow with this just violence of like these purplish like mushrooms and fungus will kind of like grow over there. Whenever you hit a creature once per battle, you can apply a fungal growth to that creature, essentially exposing a weak spot on there. So once per battle, and once you hit from that, if you were to attack again, you can choose to re-roll an attack. So if you like hit and you miss, you could be like, I want to re-roll that. And you're like, okay, and then you re-roll it, and then you can choose if you want to take that number or take the miss.
Honestly, with that added to it, I feel like this should be a model thing. Am I correct? Because like you do the most damage out of
It's fine
anybody.
on either of
You
you.
can only
It's
use
not
it
so much
once,
about
or is it
the
once per long
damage
rest?
output. It applies to the
Once
whole
per
group.
battle.
the
Oh.
roll.
Yeah,
The
once
roll,
per
from
once
what
per
Brett said
combat.
before, is that it's for the whole group, right?
I mean,
Yes,
I
and
will
it
always-
actually yes, it is for the whole group. Once the
yeah,
growth.
so it's, that doesn't
wow.
matter as long as
Oh,
one
yeah,
of you
you
is
totally
hitting and
take it,
applying
dude.
it. It doesn't matter which one of you actually has.
Well,
it.
I'm gonna be
You have a history with
an
mushrooms.
animal for some time, so I don't know if I won't be holding an axe.
It's just on a successful attack though. Can you coat it to yourself? Can Cheezel coat himself in the fungal coating?
Oh
Un-
yeah, been there, dude. Do it.
Unfortunately, it must be coded to a weapon.
Oh,
And
probably
if I
not.
turn into a beast, it does not
Can't put it on
count
his
then?
teeth.
That is correct.
Kind of fungal teeth.
That is correct. It would not transfer over to your beast form.
Right.
Little
If I'm
mushrooms?
gonna be switching into different animals, it's gonna be useless for me then.
Okay.
Well,
that's
here's the thing.
valid.
It's on a successful attack. You have to hit them once to get this off.
Yeah, that's why I
So,
was
like,
thinking because he hits
You
so
don't
many times
need
at
to.
once.
It's not like you need to stay in your fucking base form to sustain this ability. You run up once, hit them once with your axe, and then you can transform and do whatever you want. It's just someone needs to proc it once.
Can that work? Can I go hit axe, transform, and then get 1 hit plus bonus hit?
Yes.
Let's coat this damn axe
Yeah,
then.
coat
Yes.
your thing.
Because you
yourself.
can you can split your extra attacks up. The way D&D has worked, from my understanding, since you're able to like move between attacks, even extra attacks and things of that nature, you should be able to, like, if you attack with your axe and hit, you would then turn into that and then go over in that end. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Let's do it.
Okay. Good.
Will there be a thing when I roll that lets everyone know that I've succeeded in that, or should I just be like, I did it?
What do
Well,
you?
it's when you hit. So
Oh yeah, when you successfully hit, you could be like, I apply the fungal coating, and you're just like, okay. And at that point, you strike, and the fungus will spread over to the creature that you're fighting.
Yeah.
And then yeah, you're good. And that's and then you can only, but then you could do a reroll once.
Once per battle for everyone at that
yes,
point?
anyone
Yes.
can claim the reroll.
Anyone can
Ooh,
claim
that's
the
good.
reroll. Correct. Mm-hmm. That
Great.
is correct.
I almost talked myself out of getting that.
Someone said wild shape takes the main action. Yeah, but not when you are circle of the moon, because I believe wild shape is a bonus action, which is why you can go ahead and attack and then use your bonus action to wild shape. I believe that's what it is. Yep. I got you.
Chat, keep up, chat.
I'm a fucking rules lawyer myself. Hey, go over the Discord, rules lawyer, if you're saying I'm doing it wrong, and we'll have a nice talk after that. T'll be there. All right. So, good lord, that's awesome. So okay, so you're claiming the fungi coating. Is that correct, Jesse?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your axe now has a visual, so it's already kind of like this earthen axe from the scales of the ground hydra, but now between the scales you kind of see this purplish fungus now growing from it, now that you've applied it over to your axe. What would you like to name your axe now?
Now would Cheezel know? What was that?
I just said Steven. I'm just throwing out ideas.
Steven's a good one, yeah. Because Cheezel doesn't know how to name things well. If model says Steven, Cheezel will call that axe Steven.
Okay.
Okay. Steven. Yeah, call it Steve.
Oh.
Steven!
V or PH?
Because PH I know say well.
Okay. Okay, let me just go ahead. Paste. Put this in your notes of what else this can do. Well, bam. And boom. All right. So I'm
Actually, can we change that, please?
Steven?
To Steven, Axe of the Fungazoid.
Yes.
Oh,
It has to have a good title, right?
that's
Steven.
the
Yeah.
title.
Axe of the Fungazoid.
Okay.
Also, Brett, did we take clippings from Mycelium there? I can't remember.
Like just assorted
Yeah, I was
mushroom
meant to
chunks?
chop off a bunch of mushrooms.
Yeah, you're free to do that if you'd like to go ahead and make
Yeah.
a survival check.
Like,
Cheezel, go ahead and
Yeah,
refresh
okay.
go ahead and refresh your character sheet, and you'll see
Yep.
weapon has been renamed.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, Model, I got you. I use my pork. No, you're right.
Oh, survival. Yeah, you begin to kind of butcher chunks of myceliander and get these just like clumpy pieces of mushroom.
That's the good bit. I like that bit.
Yeah.
I'm watching him do this, and I try to assist, but not very well.
What are you doing to that thing?
I'm hungry.
Pika comes over and starts slapping them with her hands, trying to chop them off.
We have food and we have money. What are you?
It's
We don't
not
need to do this
have a
anymore.
mushroom. It's a
Yeah, it's fresh.
mushroom.
This is as fresh as it gets. Probably quite rare too.
It's put in the pickle jar.
She's got unscrew it and gesture at model.
I'm gonna dump whatever it is that I did manage to get with a survival roll of 6 into the jar.
Okay. So you are in the pickle jar. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a 1d100 roll. What are the
God.
odds of this actually happening? I'm
It's
gonna
the hunch of myceliander.
I would probably say 1 in 100, Brett.
Well, 1 in 100. Okay, thank you, Crendor.
That's one of the possible
No problem.
answers, yeah.
All right, I'm going to do a private roll. No one look.
I'm
Oh,
scared.
come on,
I
dude.
can hear the keys that you're typing.
No one look.
based
No
on
one
the
look in
sound.
the. No
I
one
know
look at
exactly
stream.
what keys you're typing.
I need to roll. Let's see.
I am the hacker man.
I know
installed
what
the
you rolled,
keylogger
Brett.
on
I already
D&D.
know what you rolled.
Yep.
Was it 47?
You fucking. Okay.
Well, oh,
You have placed the mushrooms inside the pickle jar.
okay.
Was it 47?
I suspect it's probably not a healthy piece of mushroom, but I wouldn't know that, so
Neither would Pikel.
yeah, fuck it. You're a chef,
Yeah.
right?
Obviously, he's a very chef.
Yeah, cook it up for the party.
Okay.
It was definitely 47, dude.
Walk over the fucking active fire on the ground. Just get started. No.
Yeah, can we chuck
Hmm?
some like wood down? Can we have a little quick campfire to make sure everyone's okay and safe and stuff?
Yeah. You still have a meeting with the Archmagister, which is
It's several hours away, right?
it's. I mean, you traveled a couple of hours.
It's like fucking Namek Dragon Ball Z, dude. Like the time frame for this meeting is like, oh, it's 5 minutes from now. But we got like another 20
It's always
sessions
5
till we're
minutes
gonna
from now.
fucking get there.
So what I have expressed before is that you were meeting her this afternoon. You have left in the morning, which took a couple of hours to the cave. You did a fight. You can head a couple of hours back, and that will leave you with probably like half an hour till an hour before you meet with the Archmagister. So if you would like to spend
Pretty
a
short, right?
rest, some time around the campfire, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, let
Just
me
a short
cook up
one
this
that
bad
gives us
boy.
time?
Wait, you're cooking up the I thought you were brining the mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I'll
Some
brine
of
it
them.
for-
I mean, there's
for
a bit
while.
of both, right?
Yeah.
There's like there's a lot. I took off a decent chunk, Brett, with six
Ah,
survival
I
rolls,
see,
dude.
I see.
We put some
was
in the
hacking.
jar, some
was not
for
nuanced.
later.
Okay, so
No.
you're cooking. Okay, all right. I'm okay with that.
Okay,
Cook
we
some
might all
fresh.
die. Just saying.
How about eating this?
All right, so you are
Can I
beginning.
chuck some campwood down and make this like a proper?
Oh yeah, so the fire
Okay.
itself becomes a little more stabilized. It's kind of a loose fire that was going around the cave. Smoke
Yeah.
begins to creep around the cavern itself, and as it kind of like going up into the cave.
Gonna
Fortunately,
smoke themselves out.
yeah. Well, I mean the cave's big enough, so you still have some time.
Oh man,
You feeling all right, Cheezel?
dude. Have you ever looked at the moon?
just gonna look
Not
up.
from in here.
We're in a cave, Jesus.
And what
you
am
on
I
about?
looking at, man?
What? Can we align our eye line?
We're just
to
gonna,
what
yeah, he's gonna
Cheezel's
get
looking at?
behind Cheezel and try to see where
Yeah.
he's looking.
You all get behind me, and then Cheezel pulls down his pants and he goes,
Do you see the moon?
Oh, for fuck's sake! You cheeky fuck!
It's gonna go back to the
Fuck that little ass down around the
was
fire.
so
Stop
fucking
being such a
good.
cheeky bastard.
Oh man, that was good. All right, you gathered around the fire after a funny Cheezel joke.
Very funny. Hysterical.
What are you all doing?
Oh yeah, cooking. Anything that we have. I guess rations plus mushrooms.
Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and try and mix
let's
some.
try to cook some fresh mushrooms.
Okay,
Bit roast,
Pikel.
some rations.
Are you cooking or is
I'll
Mom
try to
cooking?
cook. She thinks she's a
Pikel's gonna be doing the
chef.
chef work. I'm gonna just be like, I guess, setting up the spit roast and stuff.
Okay.
So I'll
Perfect.
assist.
So.
Use the assist action.
All right. Go ahead and well, okay. So Pikel with a 19 after some time, you sort of like cook and char some rations with the mushroom with the chunks of mycelia yonder, with the rations itself. It lets out a unusual smell.
Oh, can you describe it?
Umami.
No, definitely. Imagine the soggy, wet mushrooms in like a humid
Okay.
environment,
Yes.
Right.
and it
Okay.
yeah, and it definitely reeks.
Okay.
Is that what is that?
She's gonna gesture at the corpse. Is him?
This is. I really don't think we should be eating this. That smells something awful.
Oh,
Pikel will take a bite.
Oh, don't put it in you.
Pikel,
Start to wreck a little bit.
Pikel, after you take a bite of the rations mixed with mycelia yonder, you taste the familiar. You experience the familiar taste of the salted rations, of the simple meats that are just dried up. But then the chunks of mycelia yonder begins to kick in. You can tell it kicks in because it has a slimy coating that is now just permeated through the entire rations. By the time you swallow the chunk of rations, you try to instinctively gag it up, but the slimy surface of the rations just slide down your throat, causing gut-wrenching the entire time as it sinks
Why
in.
didn't eat that?
I need.
Pikel's gonna do.
We're just like watching her gag.
What's up?
like,
wait,
just
what am I
try to-
rolling?
Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. 14.
With a 14, it is not high enough. You are poisoned for the next 24 hours.
Oh my god.
So Pikel's, she's gonna be retching on the ground. She's gonna look up at Model with tears in her eyes, and she's gonna be like, "This is so good."
I'm gonna take some and eat it.
Model, Kurt's gonna try to stop her. Kurt's gonna go stumble over and stop Model from eating.
Sounds delicious.
Model, I
Totally good.
Model, pull it out of his. Look at her.
It's like a dog.
Are your like eyes rolling back in your head? What is happening?
Can we contest the
I
strength roll here?
imagine-
I'm gonna try and eat this. I'm like trying to put it in my mouth.
Can you do me a favor? Both of you roll an initiative roll. If Clarent gets to you first, he's able to essentially try and take it out. No, so Clarent, the
my
moment you
God.
try and Bop. I'm getting bop.
Oh!
Oh.
I'm lucky, motherfucker.
I could also lucky.
Don't make me use my brain on you, motherfucker.
Oh, we have long rested. We have long.
We have.
Yeah.
I'm luckying too.
Oh my god!
That I also had. Wait, also a 25.
Oh wow. Who
God.
has the hot? Who's then we have to contest by dexterity.
Oh, get fucked.
Cheezel, what is your dexterity score?
Me?
Yeah, Cheezel.
Clarent?
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
sorry,
up,
model.
Cheezel?
I always mix that up. I'm so sorry. Well, there's something about tell
My
Cheezel.
dexterity is a 20
Clarent.
plus 5.
Mine is 16 plus 3.
Okay, so then when it comes to the contested roll, model would actually be successful.
Wait, when we do another roll, or we're just
Do you
gonna
want
give it to him for
to
free?
roll like a contested dexterity or something?
If you
I'm down to do that.
if you two want to go ahead and re-roll, I'm more than welcome for that. Usually the ruling when it comes to that, usually it goes to whoever has the highest dexterity score. But if you guys want to re-roll for dexterity, I'm fine with that.
I'm down. Rules are cool, but I'm down to roll it.
Yeah.
roll.
Go ahead and
Would
re-roll.
it be dex?
I just rolled dex.
Yeah, just do a dexterity roll.
Oh,
So
that's my whole thing.
So I do mean this. Cheezel, while you're sitting there, just kind of like, you know, just having a good time, hanging out
Looking
with your
at
family.
Steve, hanging out with Steve.
Yeah, hanging out with Steve. You see, let me scroll up here because I like this as part of the story. So you see, you see Clert like charge over to go and take the food out, and Model just swallows the food as fast as he can. And as you blink, you then see Clert then run over. Like, you see multiple, like, these multiple realities of time where you're just looking at just all the possible things that could have happened, until finally, after everything settles down, you see Clert reach over and he manages to grab the rations out of Model's mouth. Out
of the
mouth. Like, Model, you're about to swallow it, and as your tongue touches the ration, as you touch, well, as you attempt to bite the hand, but because of the dexterity check, Clert successfully pulls out the slimy rations from your mouth.
I bite down full force on my own already fucked up teeth, admittedly so.
No.
Bud.
Clert, you feel the rations, and they are slimy.
I'm gonna throw it on the ground, stomp on it. This is poison. Why are you trying to eat this? Are you crazy? Look at her.
It's very good.
What do you mean?
Why are you lying to him?
everywhere.
Look at
It looks delicious.
So yummy. In my tummy.
Model, look at her.
Listen to the chef's testimonial, Clert.
Model.
The best thing I ever put in my mouth.
Clearly, it's the best dish.
Model, do you just listen to everything people say and take it at face value? Look at her. She can barely breathe. Clert's gonna walk over to people. I actually don't think she is breathing.
Wait a minute.
Can we do a medicine check on Pikel to see if she's alive or dying?
You're free to do so.
Trying to medicine check. He's not good at this.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
I mean.
Oh my God, she's dying.
I don't know what to do if she's dying.
I've seen this before, trust me.
Yeah, I think.
help.
Jazel, take the breastplate off her. It's strangling her.
Can I use
She's
Cure
swelling
Wounds?
up inside.
Yes, you can.
I would like to use Cure Wounds.
Jazel being helpful while I'm trying to pry the breastplate off. Not my leg.
Pikel, you feel a moment of relief as the familiar magics of Cure Wounds wash over you. Something that you recalled and felt from your own pickle magic. Cheezel seems to be doing this to you. It is surprising, only for a moment, until you retch once again from the poison that is coursing through your system for the next 24 hours.
Pikel's eyes are gonna water. She's gonna like look up at the sky cave.
The cave ceiling,
As if
yeah.
suddenly she feels relief, and then immediately just like retch
like a
everywhere.
fountain.
Oh, fuck it
She
out.
dies. Oh, sorry.
She's gonna die. Can't you do
Okay.
something, Jazel?
Can I do a medicine check on myself to
Yes.
identify that I'm poisoned? Okay.
Absolutely, if you're free to do
Okay.
so. Oh yeah, I mean, you without a doubt, you knew for a
Perfect.
fact that you ate something you were
Okay.
not supposed to.
Okay. I'm wondering if I have
Hazel
anything to
can
help with this. I don't
Put
think so.
Pikel out of her misery.
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
if we have to do that yet.
She's gonna slap her face. Are you alright, Pickle? Speak to us. Stop barfing.
He's fine. He's just. He's poisoned. It's very good. It's not good for
What is
me.
she?
Wait, it's poison, is it?
I am poisoned.
I'm proficient in poisonous. I have a poisonous kit, Brett, and I
Okay.
think I'm proficient. Hold on. Where's proficiencies again?
Are you proficient
here we
in
go.
poisoner's kit? Yeah, you see it.
My cat has come up to check on me, by the way.
Aww.
Yeah.
She's like sniffing my face and licking my cheek.
So you wish to
Yes, I'm
create an
proficient.
antidote for this poison?
Yeah, if I can, with a poisonous kit, real quick.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take some of the mushrooms from my cylinder and use the poisoner's kit to try and create an antidote if you wish.
Thank you.
It's all right. I literally have seen this before. Hold on.
Okay.
Do I need to check or?
Yep.
What do I? What?
Poisoner kit. You have to use your tool. It's the same as when you're using your thieves.
Yeah, I can't see it in my inventory.
I just say, while this is all happening, I have 2 grapes in my bag, and I'm gonna start eating those grapes.
Oh God, from ages ago.
Take the reins, dude.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do out there.
I love Grape Puppy.
Oh.
Brett.
Yes.
I don't have a poison kit in my inventory. I think.
Refresh your character sheet, and I should have put it one in your backpack.
Thank you, friend.
You're welcome.
Skadoosh. I do not see it, and I'm refreshing.
Oh, it's all good.
What is the roll?
It would be the same as if you were using your thieves tools. If you want to just
Should I just do a thieves tool roll?
Yeah, just do a thieves. Yeah, just do a thieves tool.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. This is taking me forever for some reason.
No worries. Your friend's dying.
I've died. Yeah, I'm dead.
I need to put my glasses. I just see like a blaze of white.
We started digging a hole for already.
Around the body. It's
Oh,
gonna
fuck.
toss me in.
Would it be dexterity? Do I get to choose?
For this, it would have to be. It would have to be intelligence.
Intelligence. All right. Fuck.
Can I, as a never mind.
Nicely done.
Let's get the.
So, you begin to, since you are familiar with poison, kind of see the effects of what is happening with the variety of just vials of liquids and medicines within your poisoner's kit. You were able to do a makeshift antidote, or believe you have. Would you like to feed it to Pikel?
Yeah.
Model, I didn't know you knew how to do this stuff.
Vaguely.
And now we're gonna have her just drink it when you.
Yeah, I've been poisoned and I've poisoned other people a lot throughout my life. All right, fuck.
Then I'm gonna pull the antidote into Pikel's mouth.
Pikel, do you take the antidote?
Yeah.
All right. As you consume the bitter antidote, it just has this tart feeling in your mouth, and once again, you gag, believing that you are being poisoned again. But as you swallow it just almost like coal-like tarry texture, with a familiar taste of the mushrooms kind of going down. After swallowing, you profusely vomit chunks of rations and mushrooms all over the floor.
Yeah,
It is an absurd amount of vomit that is coming out of
How
you.
does she have that much inside her?
Your mouth is stained with this blacky coal, because that is essentially what's been mixed into the kit itself to provide the antidote to get this out of your stomach. You are still poisoned, but it will be cured within the hour instead of 24 hours. As you begin to feel a gentle, just soothing feeling reach your stomach, kind of like that feeling when you throw up and you're just like, oh, thank God it's out of me. That feeling overcomes.
The euphoria, yeah.
All right, Pickle, keep those mushrooms though. We could probably fucking weaponize those.
Yeah, we could make you might be able to make poisons out of that thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we could do some political kind of things with that.
Yeah. So I
poisoning
also
a king and taking his throne, etc., etc.
Model, you believe with enough practice, you may be able to create a myceliander poison.
I believe with enough practice, I might be able to make a myceliander.
All right, you smart ass, you get nothing. Nothing.
How many DH
Give it back, bro.
D8s in what, like damage?
Just goofing. Oh, right. We'll find out.
Yeah, so as far as what the conditions do, you do know that it has this, it definitely has a a poisoned condition side effect, as well as other additional things that you can do with it. That will take time that you will have to dedicate to create an experiment and.
Right.
Well, that's good to know. I'm gonna pour the rest of Pikel's food onto the fire, except for maybe just
Alright.
one vial that I stuff in a vial of
Mhm.
food,
Mhm.
and that's it. And I'll cork it. and
Claire's gonna
that's
walk
me.
up to Pikel and kneel down next to her for a minute and say, "Hey, Pikel,
Her head is hanging down and she looks up at you and
Hey,
there's just
Ned-
black running out of her mouth.
hey, listen, champ. All right, next time that you're dying of some kind of poison from something you know you ate, would you do me a favor and not also tell Model to eat it like some crazy suicide pact?
It's not a tell. It's very good. It's like slimy.
Why are you doing this? You know it's not good. What happened that's making you talk like this?
It's a complicated relationship.
Why don't you tell me what's wrong? Because it's not that complicated.
It's like taste is not good for me. Okay, I will not do it again. I have learned lesson.
Yeah, you do that.
It's like bacon, Clint, right? It's not good for you, but it's fucking delicious.
Just like bacon.
Claire has no words for Model right now."
Muffle's not tasted it. He doesn't know how bad it is.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's honestly considering just taking just a little bit out of the
What's
vial.
your fucking int score, dude? I gotta be reminded again.
It's 8.
Mine's 7.
Mine is also 8, so that checks
I'm like
out.
babysitting fucking brain dead idiots.
Yeah, you are.
Pretty much.
Welcome.
Model used to help me out with this stuff, and now he's just gotten so.
He's got wisdom, but he doesn't have
Yeah.
like smarts.
So
So he has street knowledge and stuff.
The myceliander, I have added 20 chunks of 20 chunks. Sorry, my brain. I've added 20 myceliander chunks into your inventory.
Yay.
Model.
Wonderful, thank you.
How
Yes,
many
you're-
are in my jar?
In your jar?
We just had we put the like really
Yeah, you
bad
put as
survival
much
check.
as you could stuff in. So I'm gonna go ahead
Okay.
and roll.
Okay.
6 chunks.
Okay.
We can poison so many fucking people, guys. Just saying, like this
Well,
is a
your
lot of
jar,
poison
your pickle
potential.
jar, is that correct? Your
Yeah,
so
in my
it's
pickle jar.
brining. Yep.
Yeah, they're brining.
What if the brining process removes the poison element?
I'm
from it? Or maybe it makes it
wondering.
worse.
I'm curious.
I have,
Yeah, we'll
I
test it out
have.
later, Model.
I'll tell you right now. I have made some rolls, and I've already determined what they do once they are finished brining.
Oh,
Good
shit.
to know. We'll find out the fun way.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill someone or ourselves.
Yeah.
So
right.
I will add. Yes. Yes.
Did Skagzag eat a crazy berry, or was it just a regular
I
grape?
ate 2
They're just
grapes.
Old grapes.
That's all it
Fermented
is.
at this point.
2 grape.
Two grapes.
Fermented is one way to put it.
Yeah.
All right. I have added 6 brined myceliander chunks to your inventory, Pikel.
Nice.
Yes. What
All right.
they do, who knows? Step over here.
The
Right over
raccoon in
there.
the corner is laughing again.
Right there.
Guys,
Step.
What are we
step-
gonna do?
Step right over there. Anyways, so yeah. Now that you have begun to recover from the poison of the absolutely rancid, literally chunks of a mushroom corpse.
Yes. I
What
see
would,
no problem.
yeah. What would you all like to do at this point?
Yeah, I mean,
Time to go to our meeting that we've been
above board at the meeting. Yeah.
stalling. Well, we also do need to go. Well, we need to like. I don't remember if fucking, we were actually supposed to hand in this quest back at Atlas or not, or if we just kill.
Well, we
was
got the
re-
level up reward.
Yeah, I assume the kill was the reward.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
You tell Manda that we did it,
Manda.
but-
Well, Manda specifically is letting you know about these creatures because of the variety of parts that you can get from them to craft into
okay.
magical items.
Just wanted to make sure that we didn't have to go and be like,
No,
oh,
you
hey,
don't-
we
you
got
don't-
them.
You don't have to go back. It just lets you know where these fearsome creatures are upon Io.
I reckon
Okay.
we definitely need to get to that meeting. We've been stalling on it for about 2 months now.
Yeah, right.
It's tummy hurting.
It's alright. You won't feel it as much while we're walking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Actually,
probably.
right on Warg.
I don't think I brought Warg.
Where is
Where is Warg?
I think
Yeah,
Warg's
where
back
is
at the hotel.
Yeah, Warg's back at the inn.
Hang on, I got
He's having
something
a
for this.
spa day.
I got something.
His nails clipped.
Yeah.
I got something for this.
Oh.
Clarence sits down and spends 10 minutes doing the ritual casting for Tensor's floating disc.
Oh, that's so
Fuck.
good.
Holy shit.
Classic.
Nice choice.
We'll just move it like this for now.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to push
As
it.
long as
or-
PKL doesn't weigh 500 pounds, as soon as it's 20 feet away from me, it will follow me for an hour.
Okay.
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 I am happy to
That's
report that Pikel probably weighs on her own about 30 to 35 pounds.
The armor
With
suit though.
well, with the rest of the weight, she probably has about 106 pounds, including her own.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Might jump on myself then.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Everyone's gonna be on this thing. Clarence is gonna be stumbling along.
Having to mentally control it.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we should head to the meeting. Unless anyone has anything
Yeah,
else they want to
we
do.
gotta get to that meeting.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
you
I'll
guys
hop
are
on the thing.
you guys are returning to the Humie town.
Yeah.
The Humie town, very well. Then let's take you there now. Do, 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 do. Up, play.
Play.
Hello?
Hello.
Play.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
I did not see. Oh, there we go. It's loading.
There we go.
Yeah, I gotta get all the audio.
Oh, it's that. Okay.
What?
I'm just reacting to a character I recognize. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking now.
Where the hell did I put?
Oh yeah, I forgot that guy's dead.
Yeah, oh yeah, we did that.
It's been so long.
You guys have arrived back at the Human town.
Perfect.
Do
I feel better by now?
Yeah, you would have felt better right now. It's been a couple of
Fantastic.
hours.
I'm gonna ham it up though for the attention.
Okay, I mean, absolutely, you do you.
We need a medic now. I failed.
Oh, it's still hard that I stay on this.
It's gone. Oh, it's been gone.
She
It's been
falls to
gone.
the
If it's been multiple hours, it's been gone for a while.
Just pulled
Like,
flat
I
to the
don't think
ground
at
like an
any point
anchor.
Clint would have fucking like warned you guys that it was gonna be gone. So after exactly an hour, it just disappears beneath you and you fall.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so you all have arrived back at the Human town. What would you all like to do?
Where was the meeting meant to be?
I mean, I think we go back to the tavern and find the guards, right? They'd know.
Right, let's do it.
I would go back to the tavern for sure.
Oh, these legs so weak.
Is she dying back there still?
Yeah, she's waddling slower than usual.
She'll get through it.
He used to walk like a duck.
As
Anyone
you
else's Roll20 screen have like all the icon avatars like big as shit?
What? Are you zoomed in?
No, I'm not zoomed in. It's just I think they're glitched out.
try refreshing.
The characters or the players?
Like our avatars.
Oh, you can make them. You can change them in the settings. Unless you mean the characters or the players. When you say us, I thought you meant players.
I'm gonna say. I just tried reloading. It didn't do anything. Hold on. Let me show you real quick here. I do a little.
Little screening.
Okay.
All right.
Really.
Heading down to the tavern.
Here you go. It's like this.
there.
Ye old.
Yeah, that's the player ones. You can change that in the settings, dude.
Ah,
Top
okay.
right.
If you go into your settings, there should be some the drop-down boxes. Like for example,
Top right,
I have
game settings, chat avatars. That's the one.
Yeah.
I have chat avatars off completely.
Yeah,
I have,
Oh,
I have names only. I have names only.
I see. Okay, I got you.
There
okay.
you go.
There you go.
Very nice. Very nice.
So as you head over to the tavern, who enters first?
It's
think
all,
it'd be-
yeah.
Me, I would have
Clern, and then me and Pigal and Cheeselin
Yeah.
afterwards.
Clern, as you walk into the tavern, and anyone else that follows, you see a decorated woman wearing some sort of almost like a fancy collared shirt with a variety of cloth that drapes around her. She's currently sitting at the tavern, petting the warg.
Oh, do not fucking.
I get out of the way of Pigal.
Pikel has no reason to feel this way, though. Not really.
Well,
It's just Bree.
Clark also wouldn't recognize this person as anything other than another person right now,
Yeah,
and he'd
that's
go
correct.
to the guards. So he'd go.
She looks a lot more ostentatious than anyone else here, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
Notably
she
so.
definitely looks to be of a different class, but as goblins, you have to determine if you would even be able to tell the difference.
Clark would go to the guards first.
Okay.
I'll go
Hey!
guards first and see what Pigal
Hey!
does.
What's that
a-
meeting happening?
As you knock at the door, the guards will open the door at that point. Ah, good to see you again. Have you safe travels?
Yeah, had a good night. It's been a night, right?
Clark looks around for.
He looks around. Yeah?
Yeah, it's, slept well. How have you been? How's the body?
It's gonna lean
Well,
around.
he looks past you looking downstairs and says, Did you not... Oh, you probably don't know what she looks like. The Archmagister is here to see you now.
You kidding me? She was the one at the bar then?
Oh, yeah, she said she was going to get something to eat while she was waiting for you.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Thanks for the update there. Appreciate it.
As you look past the guard, you see that the body is draped in a white cloth. The guards continuing to protect their ward until the appropriate ceremony takes place when they are finally relieved of their duty.
Let me get back down there then. Sorry for disturbing you.
No, it's fine. And then you hear the door close behind him.
Guys, this is her.
Wait, Clern, something's happening.
What's up?
Pikel would march up, and so she's petting the dog.
Yeah, she's just kind of like petting the warg. The warg's just laying down at her feet right now.
Okay. Pikel will put her hand over the ladies and take the place of her petting the dog and be like,
It's very good pet, right? It's mine. It's mine. Mine.
She looks over to you and he's like, this must be your pet.
It's mine. Yes.
Oh, you have a very good animal. It's been they've been keeping me company. And she gives you a smile.
I smile back reluctantly.
She offers a hand to you and says, yes, I'm Archmagister Gloria Kronos of the Kingdom of Brisbane, as well as headmistress of the Exodus Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you, she says with a smile, offering her hand to you.
Oh, it's Pikel.
I'm gonna shake her hand and look back at the group and be like,
It's think it's meant to meet you here.
So, Pikel,
mm-hmm.
as you
Wait. Oh my god.
as you hold her hand,
Oh my god.
you just get a chill that goes down your spine as you, for a brief moment, can see and imagine her behind this elegant table in an extravagant office that you feel as if you've been to once before. She's leaning forward with a smile,
Mm-hmm.
and she says the words, "You remind me a lot of when I was younger."
I'm screaming internally. Okay.
And then the memory at that point just ends immediately at that point. You
Pikel
feel
will withdraw her hand immediately.
You feel unsettled by her.
Yeah. She'll withdraw her hand immediately and stare at her for a moment and then try to get her warg on the other side of her, like over here, try to move the warg away from her in like a subtle way, but in a I don't want my dog near you kind of way.
Yeah.
How obvious is this to the rest of us that Pikel's acting weird?
I don't think she's necessarily trying to hide it too much. Like,
Yeah, Clarence,
Right.
you would see. This is probably. Is it fair to say, Pikel, this is probably the most unsettled you've been in front of everyone since your adventures have begun?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, you would witness Pikel's discomfort as you will see the Archmagister kind of like tilt her head a little bit confused, and then just kind of brushes it off a little bit as goblin custom, not wishing to offend. She will then turn to everyone and says, my apologies. I believe Pikel was about to introduce you all to me.
It's fine. He can introduce themselves.
Yeah, Pikel, why don't you get a snack or something from the bar and go grab a table or something?
Oh, okay.
I will do such. Is there a booth I can sit at with my dog?
Oh yeah, you're free to go into a corner.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the rest of you are just uncertain as to why Pikel seems to be
weird
so
vibes.
Yeah, noticing that
very
she's all
weird vibes.
gonna keep eyes on it, but yeah.
My health
looking at
goes
this
back
stuff.
down to 76. I'm losing health just being around this cursed person. Dude. I don't know.
Necromantic aura.
Yeah, these are I think all token. Oh, there it is, 95. Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to do that.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, she'll look over to you and once again state, and you are.
I'm Clert. This over here's Model.
I was gonna point to the model.
Oh, this one over here is Cheezel, and the one in the back is Skagzag.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It is it's a pleasure to meet each and every one of you.
Yes.
It is my understanding I have you all to thank for the defeat of a rather powerful eldritch infant that was floating in the sky.
Oh yes.
Humans.
What?
Is she human?
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah,
I think
she's
is.
human.
Skagzag
I'd like
promised to bring in, dude. Clert
Crendor to have to roll. I need a roll for this to see if he freaks out.
Yeah, I could do a roll here.
Wait, Crendor, ultimately this is up to you. This is not
Crendor,
Jesse
can't
telling
let
you to
Jesse
do a roll.
fucking chaotically.
No, I'm gonna need a roll.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna need a roll.
Jesse's not the DM. You're
Better
free to do
roll
whatever
now,
you
boy.
want, Crendor.
I'm gonna need a roll.
I mean, I do like that. I think he is. Like, I'm gonna have to roll.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, early 20. I'm probably on a 15 up. I go crazy. No.
Good.
Nice. I go crazy. It's vague enough.
I go crazy. You see the headmistress, the Archmagister, kind of like keep her calm a little bit. She doesn't question anyone's mistrust or anything, and she just looks back to everyone, and it just continues and says, "Well, if that is the case, we have you all to thank. You saved countless lives that day, and I would hope have changed many's perspective when it comes to the goblin folk of the." And then she looks over at you with a studious gaze. You seem to be Ishtarian goblins. Is that correct? From the south.
Looks at Clint. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Clint would have retained enough geographical knowledge at this point, and he's got a map. So,
Yeah, we are.
Oh, then we're practically neighbors at that point. Thank you for everything that you've done.
Where are you from? Are you from the swamp or the forest, the dark forest? Where are you from?
She smiles. No, I'm actually from the north, in the kingdom of Brisbane, the capital city itself. I used to reside over in the Exodus Academy, which is up in the Ishtar Mountains. But now I am more suited over at the Brisbane castle, at the leisure of the king.
Like regional neighbors, not like, down the road.
No, quite not. It's still a bit. while I wouldn't mind visiting the Ishtar Highlands, I understand it, no offense, as a bit dangerous for my kind. Human.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't go there if I were you, to be honest. I wouldn't do that.
She holds up her hand and she says, "Oh, I understand quite well that my kind is probably not welcome. It is an unfortunate fact, but I also wish to respect your boundaries as well." She'll kind of like motion a hand over to you.
No, the goblins are lovely. There's some terrible beasts. It's just not safe. The architecture's not standards. Shit falls down all the time.
To human scale.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't find somewhere to stay. Oh God.
You should never visit, ever.
Looks over shoulder.
Everyone looks over at me.
All across the room.
Dead silence.
Right. Ever, yeah. I guess so.
Never ever.
She kind of looks over again. Her gaze lingers a little bit over in Pikel's direction, before she returns to everyone else. And says,
Sorry, go on, you first.
No, please. What were you gonna do?
I was gonna ask if I could insight check
Please.
around whether or not that gaze was like upset with her, didn't like what she said, or she's like,
No,
is she
please make an
exuding
insight.
negative intent towards Miguel.
Right.
Okay, Dave.
Also, we don't have telekinesis anymore, do we? To communicate with one
Nope.
another.
That you actually still have that.
I thought we retained
Oh.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
you
did.
retained that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
So with an insight of 14, what you can tell is that the Archmagister is looking at Pikel in more of an inquisitive nature and nothing necessarily negative. She's curious as to Pikel's reaction, just in general. It almost feels personal to her.
Right. Malta wouldn't understand for all of that, but he would read it. I think.
Yeah, I mean, choose which parts you would understand.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
then she looks over at you and says, of course, I wouldn't wish to impose upon your lands. If you ever wish to invite me over into your adventures, I would love to see the swamplands of Ishtar. However, at the same time, it would be ultimately up to you, if that day were ever to come. I feel that we can learn a lot from each other. Maybe even become allies, become friends.
Of course, I agree.
Yeah.
That it'd be lovely to invite you sometime when it's not a horrible nightmare war zone.
That's right.
She tilts her head a little bit. What do you mean?
Well, goblins, we do things a certain way down there. It's just like it's not a very good place to bring friends right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fine for goblins, but I mean, some of these people,
When it's gonna like motion to some of the other fucking people in the bar that aren't the goblins.
they wouldn't last 10 seconds down there. They'd be ripped to shreds.
Well, I am a rather powerful magister. I feel as if I would stand my own. And ultimately...
How powerful? What can you do?
Well, she looks around at you all and she holds out a hand. And she says, do you mind if I can just take a moment to sense something from you? From all of you. It's
all
a...
of us or just one?
It's a simple scrying spell, known simply as detect magic.
Holy fuck.
I've kind of sent something from you.
I'm not magic, so you could do it to me and me alone.
Could Clint do an Arcana roll to sort of understand more deeply what's like, have some sort of influence over this identification spell on
Absolutely.
themselves? I don't know if I want to give this person full agency. Just look in our fucking deal. You know.
Absolutely, absolutely. So an Arcana spell of 13, an Arcana check of 13 would be sufficient enough, to sense a detect magic. What I will tell you is, as she is sensing, it is in the same aspect of detect magic, but she seems to, it's more of a how can I describe it? It's more customized to specifically look for a specific type of magic. A type of magic that you are not entirely familiar with. From what you can tell from your Cosma affiliations, it doesn't seem to be a detect magic specifically for Cosma, but for something else entirely that you don't understand.
Well, Mottle's walking up to touch her hand, so if you want to interject, Clint, now's your time.
Well, maybe we, we just, I mean, we're still just getting to know each other. Maybe we can get this kind of stuff out of the way after we, sort out what we're actually here to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah.
We got
items and
business to
stuff.
talk about. We could cover this later. You know what I mean?
Rewards.
It's
Big rewards.
as you say that, without any hesitation or any sort of argument from her, she places her hand down and she says, very well, of course, it was a passing curiosity, but... And then she smiles again. I will respect your wishes. You are correct. You were seeking monetary compensation. Is that correct?
I mean, that's what we established with poor senator back there. God rest his soul.
She frowns.
God rest-
She frowns.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard about that, and tragic, really. You're fortunate that you were there to save the guards.
Yeah, they're good guys back there. Fuck
Yeah, I
it.
was the one that
And-
saved them, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
Skagzag, the hero.
Yeah, I saved him.
She
Skagzag really did a lot out there.
She smiles over at Skagzag. Well, if you are the one to thank, then allow me, personally, and also on behalf of representation of the Kingdom of Brisbane, thank you, Skagzag, for protecting our men. We appreciate.
Yeah, sure.
We appreciate everything that you continuously do for us.
Yeah, you
Pisses
like
me
that,
off. You
Skag?
didn't have to roll persuasion to fucking pull that BS.
She seems to be very what's the word?
Agreeable?
Oh, agreeable. Yeah. There's also another word that begins with an A that I can't.
Asshole.
Asshole. Yeah. She also seems to be asshole.
Uh.
No, I want to say amenable, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Like amicable.
There you
Amicable.
go.
Yeah.
Amicable. That's the,
Yeah. She seems very agreeable and amicable over with everyone.
That's disconcerting in real life, but Mottle's not smart enough to realize.
Yeah. Can I
So-
telepathically just say to everyone really quick
Yeah.
while this is going on?
Yeah.
Pikel will channel that power. She's gonna say,
It's not to know why, but it's bad feeling. It's shake her hand and have very, very bad feeling. Very unsettled.
You think it's something to do with the poison? Getting a little bit of aftershocks from the poison.
Honestly, I'm not so sure I trust your judgment anymore, Pikel, on bad feelings. What was the whole...
It's
Little
not a
poison
tummy
me.
ache. It doesn't hurt anymore. It was hamming it up for the attention, okay?
We're having it up. Sure.
Wow, it all comes out now in the end.
We're having a little brain argument.
Yeah,
We're all just turning around, straining eyes at each other.
we're probably not good at hiding it either, honestly.
No, no.
Yeah, like we're telepathically talking, but Claire just looked over his shoulder, like glaring at me. I was like,
the fuck?
Shot daggers. Yeah. Pikel is just like,
It's fine. It's believe whatever you want. It's just bad feeling, okay?
All right, we'll
No,
keep it in
alright.
mind. We'll keep it in mind. Sorry, where were we? How long have we been here?
Money us. Give us money.
She tilts her head again at the obvious drop within the conversation, but pays it no mind as she continues. Your reward, from my understanding, and I believe it is well deserved that the Kingdom of Brisbane handles any expenses, especially with what you have experienced.
Yeah, there was some. It wasn't. Models got a little bit mixed up here. It wasn't so much money that we wanted to contact you about. It was more about magical power, magical items, things that we can't get just from talking to a senator.
That are
and
worth a
fit
lot
into
of
the
money.
Treasury
Yeah.
there. Yeah, we want to talk to you about magical opportunities that we could be paid with, because that is we become more powerful warriors and heroes of the realm. We need more powerful items and magics to do that. You know what I mean?
She smiles and nods. Actually, yes, I do know what you mean. I agree with you. I wanted to see first if gold is what you were looking for, or if you were interested in more, exactly as you said, magical means, magical armaments and items. I have quite a collection that I would not mind
On you right
imparting
now?
for you. She kind of chuckles a little bit. In a way, should we take this?
Cool.
Should we take this back to my residence?
Clarence gonna look back at Pikel for a second.
I feel like with the feeling that she got, she may just shrug because she's not had a lot of context for the like memory flash she got.
It didn't feel
So
good. But
It just
was
didn't.
very
It just
specific.
didn't feel good.
It
yeah.
was,
it's
yeah,
like a-
exactly.
Is this like a house down the street kind of deal, or is this like a
Yeah. Is this regional or
teleportation
like neighbors or-
thing? Because I gotta eat before I teleport. I can't do it on an empty stomach.
She laughs a little bit. It's not necessarily a teleportation. How to
It's
explain
too
this?
vague.
And she looks up and down. She says, I'm uncertain of your powers and what you're capable of, or your knowledge of arcane magics. My home is with me, wherever I go. It's sort of a... Considering
Really,
it,
that's beautiful.
Wow, that's
That really is-
beautiful and
that is very-
philosophical,
that's
but
beautiful.
you got like beds and
You got like a
tables and
backpack
shit.
then or something?
she laughs. She says, "I've got beds. I have an area where you were able to eat, and my vault of armaments and magical trinkets here and there. Have you ever had a bag of holding, a portable hold?"
shit.
All of my bags hold things.
Very, very good, Mom.
Absolutely not.
Let's gonna pat him on the back.
Holy
Are
fuck.
you-
Wait, what's wrong? What? What?
Are you familiar with planar travel, or?
We're familiar with some of the basics of it, I'd say.
Well, my home is in a pocket dimension that I'm able to teleport, or I'm able to shift to whenever I want. Myself and whoever I wish to bring with me. Of course, you would be welcome to join me in my home.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
we would love to join you to do that. And Clarence also immediately telepathically going to yell at everyone, "No one tell her about Atlas, all right? I swear to God! You do that and you're dead to me!"
Yeah, I mean, it would be rude, right? Make her
Wait.
thing seem a little bit less cool.
Yeah, we don't want to make her.
Like,
We
she's
don't
got
want to
just
make
a
her
house,
thing
but
look
we've got a whole
lame.
city. Yeah.
Yes, it's a good idea.
As you're telepathically doing that, she will speak kind of like over that, obviously unaware of what you're doing. Oh, excellent.
Thank
then.
God.
When you're ready, I shall be outside of the pub. Whoever
All right.
wishes to accompany
Ready for
me.
what?
She
Skag
looks-
Sorry.
Sorry
He
about
was
him.
hurt in the fight.
He's been dropped many times.
I'm not teleporting anywhere. Last time we got teleported, that's when we had to fight the babies.
She stops
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
and turns over. What do you mean by that?
What, the babies? When I choked the baby out.
It's true, he choked baby good.
As you can tell, he's
The
a
baby
little
killed
delirious. How about you just wait outside, miss? All
No,
right?
he killed baby.
She's
What, Clark? It was awesome.
I know, but when you all keep talking about it like that, it definitely doesn't sound very awesome, does it?
What? It was evil Papa baby.
When
Well, let's
you
let's
said,
just-
so at that point she will say,
fuck.
when you said, oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, I'll wait outside the house. Then she'll step forward. House to wait for you.
He Clark, she impressed by big strong muscles.
I'm gonna talk in telepathy again. It's like, you guys just want to like leave some of the details of the stuff we've been doing out until we know her a little
What?
bit better?
Humies like big, strong muscles.
Why are you trying to
beating up
impress the
peoples?
Humies, Chisel? What's going on with you lately?
I mean, if she was
No,
a
trust
powerful
you, miss.
magician, she'd be able to know we killed the baby.
Yeah, but it's like we want. My logic is that we don't want to give her all of our details, like the detail that you're capable of teleportation in situations like that. Like that's the reason I stopped Model from letting her identify his fucking soul. That's my logic, is that we don't want to give her a bunch of details about our unique, situation specifically. Yeah, they know that we killed Cosmic Cara, but they don't know all stuff about us.
But Clone,
Yeah.
if humies no have leader, and humies have money, and humies have weapons,
Right.
then why not be nice to humies? Get money, get weapons.
Because, well, Chisel, we might end up being nice to the Humies, but the thing is, Chisel, you don't want to just go and dump all your information in front of the Humies, because then they're going to say, haha, now we know everything about you, we don't need you anymore, and then they use their Humie weapons to get rid of you.
And what
gotta
if
hang on
they
to a little
need
bit.
us and I become Lord Baron Chisel of Breebunn and I have all the wives?
Chisel's, how about baby steps? You know what I mean, Chisel?
Baby, speaking of baby steps, Skags
Yeah,
killed baby.
I know.
No baby steps there. Good job, Skags.
Listen, is everyone here willing to go on this trip? Pikel, I know you're having a weird time with whatever. You sure you're all right coming along, or what's going on?
Fine. It's very careful. It's
All
not
right.
know why get
that's wise.
feeling. Just careful.
I think that's a good feeling to worry about if it
mean-
ain't the poison. All right.
Yeah, we want to get paid, right? We need to
We
get
want
paid.
to get paid.
so-
We're
It's
just doing
important.
this to get what
Yeah.
we're owed.
Get
All right.
paid.
And then we're out of here. And Skagzag, I saw you clenching while we were talking tonight. All right. I respect you for holding it in. But
Hey,
like
hold
I
it in.
said, you go crazy, and I'm gonna have to take you down. All right.
I was fine. I didn't do
I know.
anything.
I know.
I saw
and
it.
I'm
It
happy
looked like
you
you were
did.
going to cast a spell there, Skagzag.
And Skagzag, I don't want to tell you that you would have probably. I feel like she could instantly blow you up. All right. I'm getting a weird vibe from that.
Nah, I don't think so.
Hazel raises his hand even though we're all talking in our minds.
Yeah.
Like,
she's-
Yeah,
Claude, question.
Yep. Go on.
She's a no tactical genius, but what if
All right.
Human lady
Okay.
invite us to, sometimes you invite a baby to your house for gobby lunch and then you
Okay.
kill the baby?
Right.
What if Humi invite gobbies to Humi home to kill gobbies?
That is exactly what we need to be ready for. And that's why we need to be on our guard when we go there. Now, there is one thing we do have, and it is our own teleportation stuff. We have Atlas. And that is why
It
I
takes a
want
long
all
time,
of
though,
the
Clive.
It takes time.
Yeah.
But we have ways to buy time. We're good at that.
Well, yeah, we are.
So I need all of you to keep that quiet. All right? Because if we tell her about that, we don't have any options.
Don't
Yeah,
tell her
I'm down.
about being quiet. Got it.
I can barely remember it myself.
Learned?
Yes, Jesus.
Question.
All right.
Jeez, old Clint isn't a
If
teacher, mate.
Humi Weezer has a bag and home is in bag, and we go with Weezer to home bag,
Okay.
where goes home bag?
It stays exactly where it was when we went in, Jesus.
Then who holds home bag?
I'm guessing it just falls on the ground.
Would it not make more gobby sense to have someone stay to steal back?
You're telling me you want
He
one
who
of-
controls bag controls gobby powers!
You're telling me you are one of us to not go on this trip so that we can grab the bag. That's what you're saying, right?
Wouldn't everyone be inside the bag? Then we'd just be stealing our
I
friends.
look at everyone like, is that what Jesus said?
Yeah, that's what you said, Jesus.
Sounds like it.
It's good plan then. Jesus smart.
Not everything you say is smart, buddy. Sometimes you gotta filter, you know?
What?
Yeah.
Jesus no filter.
No. Filter. Like, imagine like.
I know filter.
Right. Then you know.
Jesus
man.
good gotta be. I know filter.
Good boy. Right.
We all gotta go in there together, and none of us at all.
Be human anyway.
yeah,
I know
all in.
filter.
Whoever this person is, if they're an archmagister, they're gonna be strong. And if they do want to hurt us, everyone needs to be hands on deck. All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we all ready to go?
Oh yeah.
He's ready.
All right.
Would start walking to the door.
Yeah. You would see the Archmagister just standing there and watching everyone go about their day. Go through the door. She will recognize that all of you steps up and gives a smile. Are you all ready?
Yeah. Just wait for the
wait.
others to come on outside.
How does this work first, Clint? How does this work? Do you
How is this gonna
create
work?
like
Is
a
this,
portal,
it's
or-
like a ritual thing or an instantaneous thing?
Yeah.
So, effectively, the spell that I'm to cast, it's very... he looks over at you. Hold on, let me actually check something real quick.
Mm-hmm. Also, just to prime you, Brett, I would like to... Do I believe her insight check when she's explaining how it works?
You're gonna be rolling an insight check?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to
if
roll an
she's
insight.
being honest.
She mentions, well, not to brag for myself, the magic itself is extremely powerful. Only the most studious of magisters are capable of casting the spell. The spell itself is called the Magnificent Mansion. As mentioned before, only a handful of magisters ever in the history of Io has been able to cast the spell. I am fortunate to be one that is able to do so. What this allows me to do is teleport myself, along with whoever I wish, into a sort of protected pocket dimension. Within this dimension is an extravagant mansion of all comforts that you require. The mansion itself will allow me access for that mansion within the next 24 hours. So typically what I do, I set an area, and you'll see that she looks around a bit before she walks over here. Here, for example. And this becomes my mansion. Only I am able to access from within the mansion itself. I am able to allow people to enter and freely, as well as revoke any access that I need to. This area lasts for up to a day, 24 hours. So, of course, you are free to leave once our business is concluded.
Right. So we can choose to enter, right?
Well, I would have to...
You're not gonna do anything to us, is what I mean, right?
She shakes her head. She goes, you would have to be willing to enter. That is correct. I can't force you into the mansion if that's what you're curious about.
And do I believe all that?
With
the
inside of
insight roll?
12, as she explains the spell, there doesn't seem to be a level of deceit.
Right, that seems fair enough.
And then once our business is concluded, or not concluded, depending on how this goes, you are free to leave anytime you wish.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Very well. Then gather round. Skagzag. Then she looks over at Pikel. Pikel. Will the org be joining us?
Is that a problem?
She shakes her head. I'm just curious of who I'm inviting into the mansion. That's all. Then she smiles again.
His family is come with me.
Well, then of course he's welcome. a very good animal. She smiles.
How do you make this mansion?
She looks over.
I take it.
It's just go. It's
Let's go.
How do you make it?
Explain to me how it works.
The mansion is within the pocket dimension. I am
Yeah,
simply
I get that. How do you make it?
through.
Yeah, I already understand pocket dimensions, okay? Teach me the basics.
Explain house building, okay?
I created it through a
mortar?
variety of arcane rituals. Are you interested in learning how to cast the spell?
Nah, I can make houses in my head already.
Very well. It would probably be a few years of study anyways.
I mean, yeah, if I wanted to invite other people in, but I don't.
I
We're gonna be
understand.
here all day
What the
if you
fuck?
keep trying to unpack this, ma'am.
No worries then. So it is all of you, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
it's
Brett,
Yeah.
full disclosure, I do not want to get pulled in. I want to step in of my own volition when I'm ready.
That
Is
is
that okay?
well. So what she's
That's
explaining
what I
is,
was trying to figure out.
yeah, the action teleports everyone who's willing, kind of like when you teleport to Atlas.
Okay. And we
Yeah.
can enter and leave whenever we will if we're
If she allows
allowed
it.
in.
Yes, that is correct. If you know the
Oh my
location
God.
and if she allows you inside.
All right, cool.
Alrighty.
I'm ready.
All right then.
Is then the warg is going?
Yeah.
Correct.
We're all going.
Yeah, let's do it.
So she holds out her hands as a variety of arcana sigils form around her hands and arms. She closes her eyes as a brush of powerful wind conjures itself around her hair, her cloaks, her clothing. And at that point, she opens her eyes. Arcane energies just teeming out of it. She wishes to bring all of the goblin party into an area of a pocket dimension. You all can see a magnificent mansion sort of floating in this space-like pocket of stars and just stars and darkness, with a door opening, just to visualize a door opening into a very comfortable mansion. She is attempting to teleport everyone into the mansion. Do you all accept?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I guess.
It's time. Can I tie the end of my string to this wooden
Ooh.
thing
Mhm.
and then keep the spool in my pocket?
Okay,
Because Mottle would think that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Just so that's clear.
absolutely.
Okay. And then I'm ready.
Okay. So, you all at
Cheezel,
that
Skagzag, you guys are ready?
I said yeah.
everyone,
Yes.
yeah, I think everyone said yeah. All right. And with that, you all teleport yourselves into what appears to be, it feels cold at first, but what appears to be a very comfortable mansion, even more elaborate than the Astral Academy's guest rooms that you were in before. As she steps forward and turns around and smiles to you all. Welcome to my home. I hope that you find it comforting.
Whoa, this is lovely. Look at this interior design. What is this, marble?
It is conjured by myself, actually.
Wow. What kind of binding agent did you conjure to keep the marble on the ground? Like strong or weak?
It was all part of the ritual. Don't look at this house as something that's built by mankind. Magic conjured and created all this. I don't wish to keep you here any longer
I
than
Skagzag.
that you desire, as you see Skagzag like walking off into a room. Shall we all gather at the table?
Yeah, where's my string as well?
You see the string is like outside the door itself. Like it's underneath the door.
If I wanted to do like an eyeball of like the area, like the general area for like any sort of weird magical BS, what kind of role would that be?
You can do an Arcana check. You can do Detect Magic just to see the magical itself, but you are suspicious that because this entire mansion is conjured of magic, you may require a significant Arcana roll.
I can't believe I burned my fucking nat 20 to stop Model from fucking killing his own character.
Hell yeah.
Do an Arcana.
That's what he would have done.
Oof.
Okay. Unfortunately, with the 9, you are unable to detect anything one after another, as the magic itself is just completely, or the mansion itself is just completely conjured in magic.
For clarity, I have a spool of string in my pocket that's connected to a big line of string that goes all the way to the doorway and then slips under the door.
And it's under the door. That is correct.
Cool. Got a lifeline. Nice. I like it.
She motions over to you. Please sit down, and we will discuss appropriate rewards.
What? Grab a seat.
So,
Me and Model sharing a seat right now.
Oh, I can't see the grid. Where's the? Can I get there?
You can go there. Yeah, wherever you want to go. I can also do the following. You guys are now off the grid.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So you can position yourself anywhere you want.
Wait, now that I'm off the you still have to follow walls.
Yeah, you still have to follow walls. That is correct.
Kind of.
We can occupy the same space as other
Slam
people.
into the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Cool.
You see Skagzag just running around, zipping over the tables, just going wild.
Is this seat right next to her seat?
There is a seat right next to her seat. That is correct.
Mole sits in that seat and tucks it in really close.
All right.
What the fuck?
Okay. Skagzag tires himself out.
He's hyper. He'll be fine in a minute.
So you mentioned that monetary value, wealth, gold, those things don't interest you. You speak of magical items, as well as more of a magical reward, maybe.
Magic in general. Clint like fucking points at his magical tome.
Or wild magic.
Magic.
Wild magic.
It's magic.
Magic, isn't it? Fucking hell.
So
Wild.
she'll rest her elbows on the table and lean forward a little bit. Mikel, you get an immediate flash from your previous memory of this view.
Mm-hmm.
And it just blinks in and out for a moment, just an unsettling thing. And she will then mention at that point, so which of you are trained in the arcane arts?
I know wild magic. A lot of wild.
Clark's gonna kick Skaggs like, keep some of this crap to yourself. Clark's gonna say in telepathy, shut it, all right?
I want wild magic item.
I know you want wild magic, but let's keep the fact that you're a wild maid that can teleport places to yourself for now, all right?
Just because I know how to teleport doesn't mean I know wild magic.
You're just a magician right now, all right?
She'll.
We're all kind of versed in our own magic.
We've dabbled in a bit of everything, man.
I'm like the main mage, right? Klern and Pickle and Skagzag over there, they're more like melee fighters.
He's lying.
No,
right.
I say with my brain.
My strength and dexterity
Heard
are
me
two of my
say,
highest
let's keep
stats.
some stuff to ourselves, and you instead chose to do, let's give her the opposite of what we are.
Yeah, hold on. I say
Clark
with
looks
my
like a fucking-
telepathy.
does not look like a melee
Hey,
fighter.
dude, you're wearing fucking like instruments, okay? For all she knows, you could be anything. You could just be a traveling like motivator, okay? So I'm gonna say with my brain.
Life coach.
Guys, all right, just make her think the opposite of the truth, and then she won't be able to, fuck us over if this is a trap.
She'll say once again, if you are uncertain, I can track certain auras of magic within you, see what would be the best suited reward. Again, with your permission, of course. Don't want to intrude upon you.
No. I think Model would love a wild magic staff.
Yeah, as a mage, I would love a wild magic staff.
Can I do a perception check to see if she's got any magical items on her?
Yeah, you're free to do so.
Just because, just glance
Okay.
while I'm talking, try and make it subtle.
She appears to be wearing a variety of mundane clothing, but from your understanding, magical items can appear to be mundane.
Okay. So nothing that like shouts out, this is a magical item, this is
That is
glowing.
correct. Everything on her
Gotcha.
appears to be mundane, even though that she's very clean.
Cool.
Cheezel, how about you identify Cheezel over there? Cheezel, you want to get you want to take a look at you?
I'm cheese and powerful Weezer.
And I like slam my axe down on the table.
My stuff is mighty.
She nods for a moment and she says, "If you will allow me to." She will hold out her hand again.
Diesel, as is custom, spits in his hand and holds his hand out as well.
And is immediately gonna start trying to eyeball this. I volunteered Cheezel because he has the least magical relevance, and also he is not Model or Pikel, who have like
He's part druid now, dude. He's part caster.
Yeah, but
Great Weezer. I
He doesn't have connected memories.
Like he doesn't have memory
Yeah.
shit. That's why I put Cheezel up.
So she goes,
Right.
very well then. She will begin to cast what appears to be
She take my hand? Are we spit buddies?
Oh, she doesn't take your hand. As she holds out her
Cheezel's
hands.
hand is out for the taking.
Well, currently she is casting a spell which requires movement of the hands, which is the only reason why she has not taken it yet.
Cheezel is very confused. I don't
know.
understand.
But you see, as I mentioned before, Clert, she begins to cast an altered spell of detect magic upon Cheezel. And it is detect magic, but it's tracking for other sources, not necessarily related to Cosmo, but you're uncertain what it is. So as she channels, you kind of see these red sigils begin to cast around her, and she takes a few seconds, and she opens her eyes before closing her hands, and she gives a nod and says, "It's exactly as I suspected.
Oh yeah.
He has magic within him."
Like magic to be king?
What do you mean by king? Like king of goblins, of Ishtar?
Yes, he says, winking like a loud wink at Clert.
Clert doesn't even know what he's talking
Wink.
about half the time.
He has a power himself, and you are originally from Ishtar, correct?
Right.
Your land, as I theorized, is teeming with a ancient magical energy. I've always believed that the goblins that have been birthed in Ishtar have obtained in some way these attributes of this magical energy. It effectively is the blood of an old god.
Oh wow, that's something.
It's interesting.
Wow.
How old this god be?
Well, this god has been long since dead, probably over 500 years now.
So I mean, he's not even that tough god.
He's not even that old, honestly.
He's not that old or tough.
She chuckles and she says, mankind actually defeated these gods over 500 years ago. We call them the fallen heroes. Pikel and Model, you know that term because you fought against one specifically. You fought against Benji's previous character.
Yes.
Yeah.
So whether you're free to of
Blankly
course-
stares forward.
Yeah, tries
Sounds
not to have a
familiar, I just
reaction.
can't quite put my finger on it.
So, and she looks over. I believe Would you allow me to scry the rest of you?
I'm fine with it.
You know, how relevant is it really to us getting our items? You know, it's just like we've had some real traumatizing experiences, ma'am, with having magical shit done to us.
What does it
on
get
our
you?
mission.
Why do you want this?
So I'm not. Yeah, exactly.
Well, for one, it's knowledge, and anything with knowledge is very important to me. But two, it's specifically suited to the reward I wish to offer you, and I want to see if you were acclimated to it. I promise you, it's nothing invasive, and
Why don't we?
We be
why
the
don't we-
judges of that? Can't you
why
just
don't you tell
describe
us
the rewards?
what this thing is first before we let you go snooping in our brains, bodies,
in your
soul.
she holds out her hands. She says, "Nothing in your brains itself. It is your makeup.
Right,
you're
our
very
aura,
individual."
I don't wear any makeup, so
Whatever it is.
But
Alright.
and then she'll say, "Of course, I'm more than happy to offer you the reward. Feel free to refuse it if you wish. It's whatever you want. I am here to provide for you a suitable reward for saving Brisbane. If you do not
And
wish,
that's why I could just tell you what I want, and then you make it.
No, I don't think she makes it, mate. I think she's like finding it.
Yeah,
And I can tell you what I want, and you can find it.
What Skagzag's asking is, can he browse? Can we just browse?
within the vaults itself. Well,
I guess so.
Well, before I do that, there was something I wish to offer you first. Because you did mention that you are seeking something more of a magical. I'm mainly seeing if you are able to be attuned to this, and I theorize that you are. If you have the same makeup as young Cheezel over here, then you should be fully acclimated to it. I won't scry into you any further, of course, so why don't we just try? He says, and as she holds out her hands, she opens them. You see a deck of cards begin to manifest itself. Before as the cards then are placed upon her hands, like on her hand, and she puts them on the table face down.
Oh.
Are you
In
familiar
trap
with
position, Brett, or like defense?
Nice.
a non-trap position?
Okay.
Yes. And she says, over in the Axis Academy, we have mastered an art that we teach all of our students, the art of spellcrafting. Now, obviously, those that are individuals that have been affiliated with this, it does take a little bit of training. However, I feel because of your individual makeup that you all would be able to learn this quite naturally. So, if you wish,
Above board, this is how I made more Dove Handshake in another campaign. So it is really cool. Just saying.
if you wish, and then she reveals the deck, exposing it over to the table, I will teach you and allow you the ability to craft your very own spell. So, with that, allow me to take you to the spellcrafting page.
Oh shit.
I've got a really unique idea. It's called Mogdo's Handshake.
Fuck, dude.
It does whatever Pickle can do, but +2.
He's gonna one up me, huh?
What am I looking at here? What did you make?
This is
So,
fun.
this, I'm gonna give you the full breakdown in rules, but essentially, in the world of Io, if you have met certain conditions, you are able to craft your own cantrip, your own personalized cantrip that is made from you. This is where the Mordove Handshake comes from. This is where a variety of cantrips from other wizards have been made at this point in time. And this is a system that allows spellcasters to create a cantrip. I will also let you know, Cheezel and essentially all our melee boys, for reasons unknown, you feel as if you would be attuned to this as well. and you are able to create a sort of weapon technique cantrip that functions as a spellcaster's cantrip, but is attuned to the weapon that you would like to use. So,
is it transferable at all?
Well, by transferable, you still have to
weapon to weapon.
Right. Well, so you have to fulfill it. So, for example, if you have a melee weapon, you would be able to create a melee cantrip. If you have a ranged weapon, you are able to create a ranged, but you can't transfer a ranged cantrip to a melee weapon.
I was saying, like, I thought you were implying that we put it on our specific weapon.
No.
We just cast the thing on
this
our
is a
weapon that we
technique
have.
you will be able to channel through your melee weapon.
Gotcha.
And so if you, for example, are using daggers and you decide to switch over to a short sword, as long as it is a melee cantrip, you are able to do this. This is also something I'm experiencing where martial classes are able to create their own sort of like weaponized like techniques. Kind of think of it as like a Chrono Trigger-esque style where it's like you still have magic, but it's like it's a technique more than the actual spell. So give me just one moment. There's something I have to look up, and that's specifically the point system, and I will give you the full rules. But essentially, all of you are able to create your own custom cantrip.
Sweet.
Okay, so like
Time.
when Bree made Mordove handshake, then I'm not seeing a D20 on this. So did she get like a really good roll while she was making it?
So I actually don't mind sharing this. There were several. So essentially, everyone had like 10 minutes to make spells because they were part of a class. The Arcane Academy had unidentified magic spells that they had to make. They could try and make Arcana checks once a minute to identify. But there was some dark shit essentially entwined into.
I paid the price basically.
Because of the Mordove handshake creation and another card with unseen implications, Bree's character Eleonora received the mark of Cosma on her character sheet for quite some time, and it literally attracted Cosmakara over to Io because of that spell. Because of that spell
So
creation.
it's your fault.
It's my fault because I was greedy and I wanted power.
Yeah, so
Mottle turns to Pikel and starts feeding her the poisoned food. You fucking deserve it.
all right, just give me 1 second.
Why is there no option to get like higher damage for more sacrificial crazy shit?
Because we're not at the academy. We're not wizards.
I'm a wizard.
Yeah, you're not a wizard. You're literally a sorcerer, dude.
I'm kind of a wizard. I'm kind of a big deal.
There's two classes that mean very different things.
This is a wizard. Crazy.
1 second. I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
Is this an off-stream thing that we're gonna do for next week, Brett? Just
No,
for clarity on...
it's very simple. You can do this now. I just have to pull it up. So give me one moment.
Choice.
Just give me one moment. I apologize. Specifically, I need to know the point system. I believe it's 10 points for cantrip, but I'll find out.
That sounds right.
That sounds right as well. I meant to look that part up, and then I forgot.
For some reason, I
to.
got 20 points though. I guess I just rolled really good or something. Yeah, I guess I'll just spend those points.
One moment. I'm almost there. Excuse me. I like how I was like. 1 second. Sorry. Here we are.
You take the self-touch spell, Brett.
Yeah, can you take both self and touch?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No,
And
no.
30 feet somehow.
No, you
Your long
cannot.
ass arms.
Card. There it is.
Yeah, the reason
10 spell
Mordove
points.
handshake is touch is because I couldn't afford to make it range. Basically.
That's correct.
Yeah.
She spent all of her points essentially on the D20. Because I believe the D20 was 9. It was 9 points.
Yeah.
So, all right. So this is how this works. You will notice that there are 4 types of cards on there. I'll try and separate them a little bit so you guys can actually see a little bit about that. So, let me go to this layer.
Element, range, damage type, and
That is
modifier.
correct. I'm
Yeah.
actually, so that's it. So, you are required. So there's a couple of rules that you have to follow. You are
Alright.
given 10 points to spend into creating your spell. You are required to have one element type. Maximum one. You can't choose multiple. You're required to have one element type, one damage type, and one range type. You may include a modifier, but the modifier is optional.
And you can't take multiple modifiers?
That is correct.
Okay.
Go and shift that over there. Let me just reread this. Modifier optional. Oh yes, I do have an optional rule where multiple modifiers can be applied to a spell, but for this one, yeah, you can only pick one modifier. I know, what a dick. I'm a dick.
Huh.
So here are the added rules specifically. If you are creating a melee technique, so for example, this mainly applies over to model. If you want to create a technique using your daggers, you have to use the touch range. You cannot use any other range. If you would like it to be a bow technique, you can only use up to the range of your short range attack. So I think bow. What is bow? Bow. Are you using a short bow or are you using a short bow or a long bow?
Bow is 80/320.
Okay.
My short bow.
So you have to stay within the range of your short range. So for a short bow, you can only go up to 60 feet. But you can choose to make it a 15 or 30 feet instead, if you so wish.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah. But yeah, so that essentially is what you guys get to do. You get to you pick an element, you pick what kind of damage type, you pick a range, and then you pick, you have the option to pick a modifier if you desire, and if you have the points for it. You cannot exceed 10 points.
Okay.
And that's
Pretty much got mine already.
Let's do Crendor's first. Let's see what you got. So Crendor, what element type are you doing?
Well, that's the one I'm still deciding on, but I want 1d12, because why not?
Okay.
Right? I want 15 feet.
Okay.
And then I want a modifier withering.
Let me see. Modifier withering. Yep, that's perfect. That's 10 points. And then you get to choose an element.
Right. And then, do any of these, line up better with things that I use? I would imagine either, fire or psychic.
I mean, you don't have an element bonus to your spell, if that's what you're asking. So it really was just for flavor what you'd like to do.
Well, I mean, if I have any other spells that, buff that spell. If I have psychic things that, buff.
Oh, I don't believe you do.
Okay.
But if you're looking for a variety of different damage types.
That is true. Yeah, let's see. Because I got fire, I got some ice, I got lightning. I got some other. I think I got a poison. What don't I got? I got my piercing. I don't think I have force damage.
Force damage is good because nothing's weak against force, but nothing's strong against it either. Unless they have just an overall resistance to magic. Magic missile, for example, is force.
All right, I'll do a little force damage.
Okay, so you are going to create a spell. Let me go and put this over here. That does 1d12 points of damage, has a 15-foot range. The target cannot regain health until the start of your next turn, if you successfully hit with that. So this is a spell. This is going to be a spell attack that you're doing. That's force damage. What would you like to call this spell?
Let's see. I mean, the big thing here is that it can heal, which is pretty strong.
Yes.
So I'm gonna call it anti-heal.
Anti-heal?
Yeah, it's a little out there, but I think it'll work.
Okay, let me go ahead and type that out. Anti-heal. By the way, the spell
What does
damage.
anti-heal do?
So the spell damage, by the way, what it's supposed to read is at how normal the spells do. I accidentally put 5, 10, 15. It's not 5, 10, 15. It's how all the other cantrips are. So it's 5, 11, and then I think 17 is your maximum damage. So right now you're at the 3d12 level with this.
Mamma mia.
So 3d12
Nice.
force damage, 15 range, target cannot regain health until the start of your next turn. All right, that's
That seems pretty strong, dude.
Yep. And also Skagzag, I am going to give you an additional ability because of your chaos mage nature.
Oh yeah.
Allows for rolls on the wild magic table, which cantrips normally don't.
Oh yeah,
Usually
beautiful.
do. This cantrip will allow you to do that.
Oh yeah, I love it.
All right.
All right, I'm done.
All right. So, if Crendor can create a spell, everyone can create a spell. The system is very
If I
simple.
can do it,
Want more
you can do it.
modifiers, dude.
I'm already done, man.
I know. All right. So, what spell are you making model?
I'm making a spell that I've called High Strung. It's where
Okay.
he's gonna pull his bowstring back like way far
Ooh.
beyond,
Uh-huh.
and it's got 1 damage. It's got 120 feet, so that's 6 total so far, and then shift direction, so it's gonna push people back.
So, what
Like,
bow
Nice.
are you using? Because your short bow's short range is limited to 80.
I'm gonna be able to use it on a longbow if I have one. But I'm
Okay. So you're
get
gonna get a longbow. for
Oh
this-
yeah,
for
I'm
this
gonna get
campaign.
a nice
Okay.
bow.
So 120 feet. All right. So that's 7 damage. That's 7 points. And then what are you adding for your modifier?
My modifier is shift direction. The whole point of it is not really to do damage as much, it's just to push people.
I like that. That's
Nice.
very good. So this actually deals 3 points of damage at level 11. So that's a fun little thing. 3. What element type?
Force.
Could be force. Okay.
It makes sense to push something. I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay. Ice strung. I like that.
Hell yeah.
3 damage, 120 feet. Target makes con save or take damage and move 5 feet in a direction of your choosing. Does not provoke back opportunity attacks, force damage.
I literally just want to be able to snipe people off roofs and stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, just so you're aware, because this technically counts as a spell, you are not able to apply sneak attack, just so you know,
Okay.
to this damage. This is more of a technique that you do, essentially, to exactly what you said, kind of push someone off. That is correct.
Oh shit.
All right, yeah, I got it figured out.
All right, so I guess we're gonna do Clarent next. Clarent, what do you got for me?
I did see what I was doing, Brett, was I was racking my brain at these modifiers, looking, and it turns out that unprepared doesn't require a wisdom saving throw to apply its debuff, which is something that unfortunately my vicious mockery had to do. I had to hit them, and then also I had to do a wisdom saving throw. So I'm making a superior version of vicious mockery.
Okay.
That's gonna do more damage. I'm still putting it together. I'm doing the math right now.
Okay.
We don't have anything that's doing radiant damage right now, do we? We might have some stuff from PKL.
I have Sacred Flame, but yeah, I think that's it.
Pikel, you also get Divine Smite as a paladin, which allows you to sacrifice
Ooh.
paladin slots, but you have to do melee attacks and then be like, I hit,
nice.
and then go Divine Smite.
I'm just thinking of we don't have anything to do psychic damage aside from me. I guess I could put it in as psychic damage, so we have people that are capable of doing that. Yeah, I'll make it psychic damage.
Okay.
Makes more sense, anyways. I guess psychic damage. 30 feet. I don't think I want it to be 15 feet because that's 15 feet's what, 3 blocks? That's not huge in the grand scheme.
This
of
is 6 blocks. So that means you're doing a D8 for damage.
Yes.
All right, so 3d8 damage. A 3d8 30-foot range that does 1d4. That if you successfully hit, subtracts 1d4 from the saving throw, and it deals psychic damage. What would you like to call the spell?
Chat's got a lot of good ones in there. Chat's got a lot of really good vicious-ish. I'm never gonna be able to say that one like properly. My mouth just isn't gonna be able to.
Vicious to mockery? Like which one?
Viciousest.
Viciousest mockery.
Brett, why don't you just pick from the list that chat's just spewing out?
I can't, and it's your spell.
Vicious
and you have to
monkey.
pick it. You have to be the one to pick it, I'm afraid.
Viciousest mockery.
You're going for viciousest mockery.
Yeah, and if I say it wrong, it fails automatically, and I take 20 true damage.
Oh my god.
I can do that. You're like, I'm just kidding. Please don't do that.
But if you do that though, you gotta make more powerful though too. Then.
Oh, I see. There it is. No, then I'm not gonna do that.
There's gotta be a trade-off here.
Reduces.
It's like the saving rules, dude. It's like double the power, but kill yourself.
1d4 from saving throw rolls until the beginning of your next turn. Perfect. So you're going for viciousest mockery, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That is
I just really like that it doesn't make them roll wisdom saving throws because fucking hell, everything's so wise that we run into nowadays, dude.
You gotta,
everything's so fucking wise.
You gotta hit the target, and if you hit the target, then that lowers 1d4 until okay. Until they're I think what did I phase it as? On the next saving throw. Got it.
This cantrip will be based off of my bard character, not wizard, right?
That is correct. Well, I mean,
okay. I would if people are
ultimately
spells,
ultimately it's up to you. You can bait.
Yeah,
you can make it a bard.
I want it to be bard. It'd be a bard.
Yep. Absolutely. So strikes 1d4 from the next saving throw roll until the beginning of your next turn. All right.
Excellent.
So that's so just to clarify, if they're making multiple saving throws, it's the first saving throw roll that they get 1d4 subtracted from. All right, perfect. Yo, Cheezel, what are you thinking, bud? For your
I'm so
technique?
ready. I have one question.
Yes.
How would you best describe radiant damage?
Radiant damage is holy. It's like a searing, just radiant, like, just imagine like basking in the sunlight, and it's just so much. Imagine like
Would you say that for the moon as well?
Yeah, I would go for that.
Great. I would like radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah, there's Moonblast, I believe, does radiant damage, so.
Yeah, I would like radiant damage.
Okay.
I would like 1d4.
Okay.
120 feet.
Okay. And this is a druid spell, so with 120 feet, this won't be a weapon technique.
And restrain reaction.
Ooh, very good. That is a total of 8. Yep, that's 10. All right, so 3d4 radiant damage, 120 feet. Restrain reaction. Target cannot take reactions till the beginning of your next turn. What would you like to call this spell?
I'd like to call it Full Moon. Cheezel pulls down his pants and moons the enemy, causing them to be so startled they cannot react to anything that happens.
I like it.
Thank you.
3d4 radiant damage, 120-foot range. Cannot take reactions until the beginning.
I figure 120 feet is good enough to save some people in case you're like trapped in enemy range.
That's really good. That's a very effective spell, so that way people can get the fuck out of there. Yeah, no, I see what you're doing there. All right. So, Mikel.
Yes.
I'm gonna need a moment for this.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
I already have a cantrip.
It's gone. Goodbye. You lose it.
I was making a new one in my head. So.
You feel unsettled
Oh,
for a
no.
moment. Pikel, what would you like to make?
What the fuck?
Get
It's
fucking
like
owned.
PTSD when Eleanor felt unsettled after pulling that card. Okay, can I do the D10 damage?
Okay.
30 feet
Okay.
and lingering.
Okay.
I'm essentially making fireball here. But can I do what feels more pickly, acid or poison damage?
Acid.
I mean, you got to pickle it in acid.
Acid, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Acid damage, please.
Poison's more thematic with what just happened to your
Yeah. True. And
Yeah, like you can see a pickle just sitting in some acid, and it's like, and it's like
Yeah.
bubbling in there.
Perfect. I think we're gonna call it brine blast, like brain blast, but brine. Yeah.
That's a clever one.
3d10 acid damage for 30 feet. Spell occupies a 5-foot cube for 1 minute. Any creature in the spell's face cast make a dex saving throw. Take damage. Any creature must make a saving throw. Enter face the first time, or ends its turn there. Let me check one more thing. There. So this lasts 1 minute.
Awesome. It's a long time.
Yeah. Duration.
That's practically a whole minute.
Oh, and the one more thing to let you know is they let's see, it takes 1d8. The spell increased by yeah, that's it. Yeah. Holy shit. Yep.
Perfect.
Yepers. Exactly it. Range.
Woohoo!
Do that. And yep, perfect. Yep. That's how
Yep,
that
yep,
spell
yep.
works. All right. You all have successfully crafted your spells. The macros I will make by the next session. What'd you guys think of the spell creation?
That's
Neato,
nice.
dude. Neato.
Pretty fun.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I'm
and
gonna push lots of your NPCs off cliffs and stuff, and like things like that. And buff me.
You wouldn't be the first one, so it's not.
Well, I'm gonna do it more. I'm gonna keep doing it.
I know,
Like the most.
You just want me to read all the time, don't you? And it's like, it's okay. I got you.
You gave me the cantrip, you know.
You won't Benji, you won't break me is all I'm trying to tell
We'll
you
see.
right now.
Wow, nice.
I'll fucking see.
All right. I like where this campaign's going. Okay.
So my sneak attack damage, Brett.
Yeah.
You said it was gonna keep increasing regardless of leveling rogue. You said I'd just keep going
Never
up
said
and
that.
up and
Never
up.
said that. Never said that. Never said that. Never said that. Never.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, as you finish creating your magical spells that are attuned to you, you see the headmistress continues to essentially assist you in the spell crafting. She gets over to Pikel, assisting you with the spells creation. And at the end of that, she looks over at you with a smile and says, I've noticed have you created a spell before?
She's gonna like kind of perk up and furrow her brow.
It's the first time. It's never done anything like this.
Do you mind if She holds her hand at you.
It's very sweaty palms. He's not very nice to touch. He's not like touching people.
No, this won't be a touch. I noticed something. It's concerning to me. I would like to analyze it.
I rolled a 12 insight trying to see her intentions, but
Moment. Something's up.
okay.
You are suspicious.
She's gonna look at the rest of her gang, like unsure what to do.
I mean, to be clear, there is a lifeline string floating through the table, like over the top of the table
Right.
to me, sitting over here.
That
Do you
she
wanna-
absolutely sees.
Do we notice Pikel looking around at us like this?
Pikel, how obvious are you?
She's sideways glancing for sure.
Telepathy.
If you guys want out, pull on the lifeline.
Look, ma'am, like I said, we've had some bad experiences with magical things poking around in our whole deal.
He's
I don't
very
wanna
traumatized.
be rude or anything, but I really do think you should stop asking about the whole thing you've been doing.
She looks at Clint for a moment and looks down at herself, disappointed. She holds out her hands, says, I won't ask again. My apologies, the curiosity got the best of me. It's one of the reasons why I've become such a... I consider myself a very knowledgeable mage. And all the things I've experienced, all the books I've read, all the subjects I've studied. All of you fascinate me in how you acclimate yourself to spellcraft. So, I must admit, when I see something I don't know about, I very, very curious. However, and then she will, at that point, her disappointment will just sort of like wash away from her. Smile back on her face. She will look over at Clarence and nod and say, I want you comfortable here. I will respect your wishes, of course. And I will not ask on the matter again. Young Pikel, I am sorry. He kind of gives like a slow bow over to Pikel.
It's okay.
Well, you've acclimated to the spellcrafting very well. There are year 5 students at the Exodus Academy that hasn't mastered the spells as well as you did. Bravo. On a side note, I'm very impressed. And I hope this talent will assist you in whatever your future ideals are. Then she'll nod and smile over at Clint. Trying to acknowledge and just see where Clint is looking at right now.
Claire would be looking at her. I mean, he's already he saw Pikel giving us the look. He doesn't need to still be like staring at her or anything.
Yeah.
This really is something, this magic crafting thing. I appreciate you helping us out with it. I really do.
Of course. So, for magical ornaments, I have an assorted collection.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular that you are looking for? Weapons, armors, rings, cloaks, things of offensive,
baubles. Yeah.
things of a offensive nature, things of a defensive nature.
We need a little bit of everything. Chisel over here needs clothes.
Right.
Chisel good.
Catalog or like a
No, it's okay.
Chisel, you need clothes.
No, it's fine.
Chisel, you like almost died a couple days ago, Chisel.
But Chisel not dead.
And a couple days before that, you almost died too.
Chisel stronger than ever.
And a couple
He, like,
days before
punches
that,
his
you
chest.
almost died.
Chisel fine. Chisel powerful
But
wizard.
wouldn't you rather be more powerful, Chisel?
Well, yeah, well, I mean, power doesn't always come with armor, Clint. You could find like a fucking, I don't know, pencil that lets him channel
Or
magic or
gives
something.
Model this fucking like unbelievable look of confusion and just
Mottle's looking up at the ceiling, pondering like, all the magical items of the world that he
The
can imagine.
baubles and trinkets.
Chisel points to the lady.
Yeah, Clun! Knowledge is powder!
See, he's been hit so many times because he's not wearing anything that his brain barely works anymore. We gotta get him close.
Wait, didn't he have a helmet, if I remember correctly? At some point, it was like a diaper helmet.
He's gone now.
That's a long time
I
ago.
mean, I
The
wouldn't.
old diaper helmet.
I wouldn't want to give. I wouldn't want to give young Chisel anything that he's simply going to throw away. I would want to give him something that he wants. And then she'll smile
Alright.
over at Chisel.
Then give us a list.
Well, and that I need to know specifically what you are interested in, what you're looking for. I've collected a variety of trinkets over my time, and perhaps I can find something that would be something that you would need.
He's love trinkets, bones, sticks, twigs, bones.
Or I can gather
He
that.
really does.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? A powerful weapon, a shiny necklace, a cloak of some kind, earrings. I've noticed that you've got some adorned upon your ears. And then she thinks to herself for a moment. I believe I might have something for you.
Earring? These gobby dangles. Earring? Ring is for girl. These gobby dangles.
Gobby dangles, of course.
Chisel seems to get kind of fucked up by magic a lot. You got anything that can help with that?
I could.
Or anything that could just like blow shit up, I don't know.
He smiles. She smiles over at
Chisel smiles at me.
Yeah, she smiles over at Chisel, looking at everyone.
Oh, smiles over here, lady.
And nodded, and then she looks over at Chisel and then mentions, "You were interested in being a king, is that correct?"
Oh, you make Chisel king?
I can give you a crown.
How what? You do what?
I can give you a crown. So for the day that you do become king, you'll already have it.
Chisel looks around the room like blown away.
You mean make Chisel king of humans?
I unfortunately would not be able to do that, but when you do decide or do become king of, well, whether it be the Ishtar regions or something like that, you will already have a crown upon your head. It will also protect your brain.
Gobby mind fruit protected a very strong crown.
That is correct.
I take the mantle of your king, Yumi.
She goes, "You want the king's mantle?" Very well. She says at the point, "Very well. I was actually working upon a cloak to give to our king, but instead I will bestow it upon you."
What? But no crown?
But she looks over at you. Do you want a crown or a mantle, a cloak? What are you interested in?
I am interested in.
She looks over at she looks over at Clert like, what's
Hands are
happening?
in his face is his hands. It's all her right now. He's not doing this. Chisel, you gotta pick one. Just pick one.
Would you like a crown or would you like a cloak?
Head.
He wants the
Head
crown.
cloak.
The crown.
She nods.
Crown.
She nods. and says, "I can get you. I will get you a crown. I have just
What
the
it
thing.
made out of, Yumi?
It is it made of gold, but I can transform it into another material if you wish."
Claude, is gold good?
Oh, it's the strongest of all.
Jesus. Cleric says, still fucking rubbing his temple.
Okay, I be Yumi King.
Very well. She just says, "It's just not dwelling on it anymore." Okay.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
So
everywhere we go from now on, I'm gonna announce myself as king of the humans.
Yeah,
you know this is happening, right? You know this is happening.
I'm well aware that this is happening.
So we've got the king of the humans, and we've got someone that hates all humans in our party.
So and then I will give this item over to Cheezel, and then
fuck yeah.
And then we will do items for everyone else on the next session because we are currently at time.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It makes sense for you to lord that over us as king now.
This stuff takes time, and this also gives everyone else to think about this. Cheezel! You... God, this is... You are going to be given a crown of intellect fortress.
Why is she being so nice to us?
That's really good, dude.
If you
because we're great.
If you wear and attune yourself to this, you will gain resistance to psychic damage and gain advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
That's so good for a barbarian.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I am the king of the Yumi.
It's funny because now thinking about it, there's so many times Cheezel would have had so much more health if I just casted Intellect Fortress on him, but I just fucking didn't because I was busy doing this.
So that is what you will get. I will mark that in my notes. But that is where we will wrap up today's session of Goblins of Io. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Dude, I know what I'm asking Santa for.
What are you asking Santa for?
Dude, I was kind of hoping that this arch wizard, these cantrips are cool and all, but I'm still like a beginner apprentice wizard. Might ask for like some like a cool tome that I can use for when I level up my wizard stuff to get some higher level spells when I get up there.
Ooh.
Yeah, you need a good book.
Because the only other thing I have for magic right now is fucking Manda pointing at like an island in space and being like, build a bridge to it. I don't know if that's on the table anytime soon. This one feels a lot closer range. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you guys have fun? Good session today?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll decide that when I get my magical item next week, Brett.
Okay. Benchy,
No,
you will not
the
break
magic
me.
was awesome.
You will not break me, Benchy.
We'll see. I like the cantrip. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been good shit.
Yeah,
I got you, Benji. We'll hit him from both sides. He's got to break eventually.
Oh God.
Sounds good.
Good story elements, good story points. I thought that was really.
Yeah,
it was really,
I mean,
yeah, go on.
I found all the story stuff interesting as someone who doesn't know any of the story and had to parse all of it based off of what was happening in real time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I can't believe that Pikel died. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, she was poisoned, and then she met this bitch, and it was just all over.
Yeah.
I can't believe Model almost killed himself too.
Because he
it
wanted
makes
to
sense.
support Pikel's cooking.
Well, no, Pikel, turns out Pikel's a psycho and just like tells people to eat poison while she's dying because she doesn't want to admit that she made a bad meal out of poisonous ingredients.
No, her pride is like
ego. It's a chef's
she's
ego.
got a huge ego.
I just learned, dude, I can't believe I had to spend my fucking nat 20 portent to fucking stop.
That was funny.
All right. Loading up fan art for you guys. Wahoo.
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 I like quoting Mario.
Wahoo.
I got to refresh so I'm up to date on all the fan art happening live.
Oh, it's so delayed, yeah.
Please. Why?
Yeah.
So wait, it's delayed?
Well, when you've been had the stream open for so long
if you let the
and
stream
tapped
open.
out, yeah.
Does it really?
Mine does.
You just got to
It might be
refresh and
because
it's
of-
fine. We're
Yeah,
doing
it's
it live
usually
with
fine.
you, so it's like a little harder, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that. Well, I haven't
Indeed,
dropped
indeed.
dropped a single frame. So
It's
that's
nothing
why.
to do with you. It's literally nothing.
No, it's not a you thing.
Which
It's
is like this.
we being live with you, trying to watch the stream. We're trying to get it like as little delay as possible. Is what we're doing.
I get you. Okay, all right.
So we can react live.
So,
Fuck
let's freaking begin then. We're gonna start off with a lovely human, Pikel. What would Pikel be as a human?
Bree.
Yeah, just this is so
Amazing.
good.
That's so
I love
good.
it
Really
so
good.
much.
This is by JD Mary, who does.
JD
Yeah.
Mary's
stuff.
done great art.
The Crocs are such a nice personal touch because I talk about my Crocs all the time.
That's so good.
JD, let me go ahead and get you a fan art, fan artist role on the Discord. Thank you.
So good.
yeah.
good.
Much
Thank you.
deserved.
So good.
Bunny12 decided to draw a lot of pictures of the mushroom on top of Clarence' head using the power of MS Paint.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's very important.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
That's too flattering though. Like, did he do a nasty
Oh,
one?
he's part of the band.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
The variety of that. Bunny12, thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate it. Ding. Okay. This one is the Clarence with his animated band Hydra Cloak and Toad Hat.
Nice.
That's cool.
Man.
I wish I was that powerful. I wish.
Yeah.
One day.
I've never imagined you that cool.
It's because I'm not.
All right.
I might never be.
Serene Sarah made it in this. Labeled the image in my head of the mushroom. See the tiny spores? I'm handsome now.
What a fun guy.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
One singular brow ridge.
Sir,
Yeah.
He's pissed.
Serene, thank you so much. More from Bunny12 with little
Is that Skagzag?
Skagzag on his head, apparently. Skagzag.
No, that's
Gets smaller every day.
We could just keep zooming in.
Okay, that
Yeah.
guy. Hey guys, here we go. More of Clert now. Oh, this is cursed as
Oh
fuck. I
my
love
God.
it,
Oh my
Scrumpleton. Clert now, and then Clert 100 years from now.
Like the Deku
It's like the
tree.
Deku tree.
Oh
my God.
Oh, that's amazing. I don't know why I'm looking at this and it reminds me of like something you'd see from Lisa from the old RPG Lisa. Just
Yeah.
that creature just growing from there. You got the stag
Yeah, I see
swamp
it.
over there.
Ugh.
Put Pikel out of misery.
Yeah, she was.
He was
dying.
suffering.
Yeah, she was.
To fuck some future players. This actually is really kind of close to the way I see it as well. So this is just that mushroom on the head. That's for... All right. This art is simply from ASAP is labeled is not good. It
Oh.
is good.
Let's see.
Great.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
accurate.
Why you lie?
Oh, through the nose, the eyes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
my
that's
gosh.
good.
You're a mess, Pickle.
Semicolon has come in with
That's foul. I love it.
Amazing.
oh my gosh. Excellent work with the MS Paint. Oh, there's a bunch of them. This this telepathic
Oh
meat
my
staring.
God.
Oh,
That's when Pikel admitted that she was hamming it up.
Model's face is priceless.
I'm looking for something to
Is
steal.
Model shirtless under the trench coat?
Yeah, he is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, so good.
That's
So
good.
The fuck?
That's Model scooting close to her in his
Yeah.
chair.
Oh, This guy's, like,
there
jumping
we
around
are.
hyper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Pickle shaking.
Yeah.
I
outside.
only see Skagzag Mario jumping now. That's
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
He does like a flex each time he does it.
Oh no. And then just the general vibe of the Archmagister.
God,
with
yeah.
Oh my god.
That is terrifying, but
That's
but
what Pikel
accurate.
saw. I mean,
That's
yeah.
what
How
Pikel
much
saw.
taller is she than Pikel?
Probably a lot.
Probably almost twice
Couple
her
feet.
height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that is all the fan art for today. Thank you guys so much for playing. We'll continue this next Wednesday.
Yay.
Yeah. Woo.
Where next Wednesday, depending on where things go, you guys actually might be back in Gobby Town. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh my
dude.
God.
I'll believe it when I see it. It's
I
been
mean,
like a fucking
Yeah.
1,000 years.
I'll
Cheap
believe.
big
You know
belly.
what? I'll believe it when I see it too. Honestly, truthfully, I'll also believe it when I see it.
I can't wait.
I'm along for the ride. All right, guys. Thanks for playing. I'll talk to you all next week.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye-bye.
That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have fun. Good goblin session. Any hopes? That was really good. That was a really good session. That was a lot of fun. If you are interested in the spellcrafting mechanic that was introduced in this, was introduced back in the day in Arcane Academy, but was introduced, was shown to you guys here in Goblins, head on over to our Patreon, where the entire system is broken down, including optional rules that you guys are able to do as well. A variety of campaigns have created their own spells using them. I absolutely adore it. Absolutely love it, and you can gain access to it by being on the Game Master tier over on the Patreon. Consider supporting the Patreon. The Patreon allows me to do this for a living. So big thanks to everyone who's a member of the Patreon that are supporting it. Patreon also includes things like Game Master notes, excuse me, including a race manual we have for the Nova Hellscape, a variety of boss notes. So if you'd like to use boss encounters in your own campaigns. Maps that you've seen here in the other IO campaigns, as well as MP3s of all of the sessions. Get that over to the Patreon. Consider supporting today. Appreciate that very much. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today. That's absolutely awesome. And also join us in our IO Discord, where we have a fan artist channel. We have a rules lawyer channel. If you see something that is doing what it's not supposed to be doing, we also have a D&D LFG. People are trying to get some D&D together. So if you're looking for a D&D game, you might find one over there. People are looking to run games. People are looking to play games. So go check it out. Follow if this is your first IO campaign. Welcome. We have a YouTube channel where all the sessions have been uploaded. It's about a week behind from the Twitch, but it's a great way to watch. The YouTube has also supported me financially. So if you are to watch a IO session or campaign, watch it over on the YouTube, because I actually get money from that channel as well. It's a free way to support what I do. Consider watching over there. I will be back tomorrow. We will probably do another Terraria Calamity stream, maybe. But I will definitely be back at 7 p.m. EST for that. Why is YouTube a week behind? Because it takes a minute for everything it takes a while for me to process. You have to understand, Bing, I manage a lot of stuff. My own YouTube channel, my Discord, my Patreon, as well as run all of the D&D games, manage all the D&D games. So because of that, the YouTube channel is a week behind. If you'd like to go ahead and catch up with all the stuff, you simply watch the YouTube. But I am but one man. So there you go. And yeah, so. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate y'all hanging out. YouTube is also a huge pain for uploading and processing in general. Exactly. So everything always has a weak wiggle room. But what's good is Twitch only holds VODs for 60 days. And yeah, we don't have that. So, and the VODs are still here on Twitch if you want to watch it through there. And all the old stuff that is more than 2 months old will forever be on YouTube. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you hanging out. I'll be back. God, what, tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. For Fire of Euclid. Be a lot of fun with a fantastic group of people. And yeah, make sure you join it for that at 7 p.m. EST. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.